It's another great day. Alice, 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Man, a couple swigs of that, and I'm like, okay, I can do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I used some of the beans to brew cold brew yesterday.
Did you?
And so that's what I'm drinking this morning.
Some of what beans?
Some of the San Francisco Bay coffee beans.
Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
It's so refreshing.
I know. Delicious.
We're
so happy they came aboard.
They're the best.
I don't know.
doubt.
I mean, like, it makes perfect sense, hand in hand. The people who get up early, who need the coffee, it's like the perfect partnership. San Francisco Bay Coffee.
I'm drinking mine now, too.
Yeah. Well,
I
we're all
need to
stickered
update
up.
the party people
Oh, tell me.
Well, I told you guys, I believe it was Monday. Oh, no, it was Tuesday because we had Monday off, right?
We did,
Isn't
yes.
that this week?
Yep.
That I had lost a contact, I think, in my eyeball. And my wife and I were digging in my eye, which didn't help much. And, that was...
But you didn't feel like you got it out.
I didn't see it. I didn't
But it wasn't bothering you.
I didn't have proof of life.
Okay.
Normally I take them out and I've got both of them and I can take them and I put them aside in my car. And then when I get out of my car, I
because
pick
they're
them up.
disposable.
They are.
Okay.
And I throw them away in a trash can.
All right.
And I only had the one. And so the other one I figured was still in my eye and I, was trying to, and then the eye starts to get swollen and then you've touched it too much and you're just going, oh my God. Anyway.
It is easy to irritate your eyes.
I immediately thought of you because I remember you went to an ER over a contact situation. So I don't feel it. I still I never got any kind of proof of I got it out.
You didn't find a dried up little contact the next day in the car?
No. So I don't know, but I weirdly, so many people have had this happen to them, including the corner office. Kieran goes, why don't you have LASIK? I had that happen to me too. The contact thing becomes, no. And I went, I don't know, because I just do this. That's why.
Right.
And then another person said the same thing to me.
About LASIK?
No, about
A,
the contact, that's happened to me. And B, they said, I got LASIK because of that. I just was over it. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but for now, I still have 1 million pre-purchased contacts to get through.
They're not free.
But I don't even know if I can put one in without proof of life that one came out.
You can.
You sure?
I had that happen, and I actually had 2 contacts in for a while. I ended up, I just was like, man, why are my eyes, hard to blink? And it turned out I had doubled up on the contact, and I had it in for, almost a day. And, it was, the day, same as you had.
You didn't notice a difference in the
vision?
In your vision?
No, I noticed it just felt like when I closed my eyes, they weren't, they just felt off.
But you don't think it's still over your cornea?
No, it's definitely not. I would see it. I've been fingering
you
my eyeball.
You would feel that thing
lot.
if it was up in your.
I don't think it is. I think it's out. Or I'm going to sneeze in 2 weeks and it's going to,
come out your nose.
Be careful.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Duck if
Listen,
I sneeze.
I'll go like this. Get it right in my mouth.
Why would you?
Why not?
Okay.
Who doesn't want to catch a peanut in the air?
Also, another quick update. I finished The Rip.
Oh, and?
It's a good movie. It's the Matt Damon, Ben Affleck movie on Netflix.
It did well.
It's good. And those boys, you like them.
Yeah.
And you like them together.
Yes,
totally.
You know they're friends and you go, they're good together.
Yeah. And it's a pretty satisfying ending because at that point, things do become a lot clearer.
Yeah.
You go, oh, now I understand. But you do have to wait a long time to get to that point.
I can see, because we have meetings here too, and there's always some corpo person who's got an opinion about what you've done and how you can do it better, and that's the way.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why Netflix went to them and said, it feels like you need to, because that movie leaves everybody waiting for way too long to know who the hell is the bad guy.
The story was that Matt Damon said Netflix knows people are looking at their phones, and their attention spans have diminished significantly over the years.
From 2.5 minutes, by the way, it's in the story I was telling you about. We had attention spans of 2.5 minutes. They're down to 40 seconds now.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying, the general
You
average.
got to grab someone and grab them quick or they're gone.
Sorry, what'd you say? I got distracted.
Exactly.
That's a good one. That's good. So he was saying that Netflix is like, maybe you could just like retell what the plot is a few times throughout the movie just to get people on board with it. And they did not really do that at all.
No, I know why
movie.
they got those notes though, because there I was paying attention and going, I'm lost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
It just seemed like a swirling S storm that in the end you go, oh yeah, okay, that worked out. It is good though. And if you like people killing other people with machine guns, lots of that for you. I mean, people do love that, apparently.
Just raining. What do they call those? The jacket of a bullet? That
shells.
Tink, 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 the shells.
Yeah.
Just raining. You can hear them go tinking all over the place.
It's crazy.
Anyway, the rip, it's good if you have
it is good.
minute.
It's just and it's straight ahead Netflix. So if you're a subscriber, you're all set. As we speak, the Oscar nominations are happening. So probably tomorrow we'll sift through all of those and sort of get everything straight in our mind, because they're like rolling. You know how when you have alerts for every entertainment, they're like updating live. I'm like, please don't.
Here's
Every
what I
5
do.
minutes I'm getting like 500 more emails.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in waiting for Sarah to pour over all that information and bring us a comprehensive report of what's happening for the Oscars. When do they air? What night is the show?
I want to say it's
she knows. She's
I don't.
Just playing
I
coy.
actually don't. I think it might be.
I think it's March 7th.
Yeah, that sounds
okay.
right.
There it is.
Early
See?
March.
We knew.
Oh, sorry, March 15th.
Okay.
There it is.
See?
Of course.
Now we
knew.
know.
Edit out that.
I do have the
part.
Razzies today, which I
Oh.
always enjoy those. I had to look up basically all the movies, though. I'm like, all the horrible movies that hopefully no one saw anyway. So I'll do a little bit of that today. But tomorrow we'll go through. I'll have all of the categories, and we'll go to the big ones, and we'll
I would say
make our
that
picks.
there was a time when crap movies would get a little buzz because they'd call them an underground hit or
Sure, it's a cult classic.
Cult classic. But in reality, we have so much stuff to watch now. People aren't going to entertain themselves with garbage.
And people are starting to get really annoyed with I mean, I'm only speaking for myself and, the people I know, you guys. Everybody's got that show they think you should watch. You don't want to hear, it's like, and they want to tell you all about it. And you're just like, I'm never going to get to that. I don't care. Or if you say, no, I didn't watch this thing that happened a few years ago. Oh my God, I can't believe you didn't.
I feel attacked because I've brought up Heated Rivalry no less than 10 times.
I tried to watch Heated Rivalry.
Oh, you loved it. Quit lying. You love gay love.
I didn't get to watch it. I pull it up on Netflix. My sister and brother-in-law are in town. So I'm like, you guys, I've been hearing so much about this. I don't want to tell you anything about it. I know very little about it. I want to pull it up. And it's the two dudes with their faces together. And Tina and Jim are like, nah, we don't want to. Like, nah.
Did you tell them you love gay kissing and need to see this desperately?
And they have many nephews who gay kiss. Yeah, I did. She was like, nah. She was just like, nothing again. Like, without judgment, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll watch it myself.
That is so.
It was
that family
hilarious.
fun is just endless, isn't
It's
it?
great. But in the end, I think that was the night we watched The Rip.
Oh, okay.
So-
well, and that's probably, and it's in Florida. That's where they live.
Oh yeah, and is it Hialeah? Some district
Something
in
like
Miami.
that. I don't know that, but it's Florida.
Yeah. And speaking of movies,
Yeah.
we're moments away from Bob's Movie Club. We're going to get our homework assignment for this week. Don't close your eyes.
What a
Don't-
segue. No, I'm not. I'm closing my eyes because that
Oh,
was
in
a masterful.
appreciation.
Yes.
Thank
did you.
you.
Just hear we were talking about movies and then you
really good.
we pre-plug right
Thank
into
you.
Bob's Movie Club and we'll play
How do
some,
I do it?
That's why you've been doing it for 30 years.
We'll do a song and then we'll come back with Bob's
We'll
Movie
come back.
Club.
We got Bob's Movie Club,
Oh.
and we've got some other fun stuff as well.
Take
so
a bow.
maybe I'll do it a little later. I think it's early in the show to take a bow.
All right.
KLLC HD1 San Francisco. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's Morning Show. Surprise! Here's this song. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Sorry, I'm looking at all the Oscar stuff. It's done apparently. The one thing I will tell you today, I'm going to sift through everything today, but Sinners has broken the all-time Oscar nomination record with 16 nominations. So tomorrow I'll have a lot more information.
What
on
did
that.
you just say?
Sinners broke the all-time Oscar nomination record with 16 nominations. That's the one with Michael B. Jordan playing Smoke and Stack.
Yeah. I know what it is, and I haven't watched it yet, but I also know Buddy Guy, the blues guitar player's in it. And so I'm interested to see how he ties into the whole storyline. But
I think he's the old guy at the train station, right? Have you guys seen Sinners yet?
Oh, you did see it.
I saw a good hour of it, and
Never went back.
I didn't because we just haven't. We've been super busy, and I fell asleep. So, of course.
Uh-huh.
So there's a pin in that one. But
Okay.
then we didn't watch it this past weekend because I didn't want to watch the whole beginning of it again.
You know what? It's surprising to me that it's, I always think of the Oscars as that you're going to see something like Chariots of Fire. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
About the Olympic, like in the running scene that never ends, and you're like, okay, no one watched it. But yeah.
Was that Vangelis?
I
Did
think
the
so.
theme.
I believe you were correct, man. Way to pull that.
Thank you. I have no idea why I know that. I can't remember what happened yesterday, but I can tell you that Vangelis was the theme from.
Anyway, Sinners
Chariots of
doesn't
Fire.
seem pretentious enough to set these kind of records, but okay.
Yeah, it's what I've seen so far. It's really good.
It always feels like they just award something that no one's seen just to be like snooty about it.
Well, this one broke out. Well, and I'll have all the results, and
All right.
we'll figure out who got the most noms and who got the everything else. Tomorrow we'll go through the whole thing. Jumpstart MD bringing you this portion of the program. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention radio and get started for only $20.26. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. Time for Bob's Movie Club. We're going to get our assignment, get our homework, know what we're watching this weekend.
I'm excited about this one.
Movies. Bob's Movie Club. Woo! We got some movies for you. Bob's Movie Club. Bob's Movie Club.
Oh, yeah.
Movies are great. Movies are great. And we're going to watch what I think is a great movie, but I've actually never seen it. It's from 2000, High Fidelity.
Oh, I've seen
Great
that.
movie.
When was the last time you guys saw that?
Never.
Say what year did that come out?
2000.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. Is that
John Cusack.
John Cusack? That's
Jack
the-
Black, Lisa
Yeah.
Bonet.
I'm familiar with it.
They
and
work in like a
certainly
record store.
Yes.
right?
Talk about
Okay.
the scene where he holds the stereo up over his head and plays
That's-
it.
No,
That's not
No,
that movie.
no.
That's not that.
Yeah.
That's not-
That's
are you
Say
sure?
Anything.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, I think it's this movie.
No.
Say
it's
anything.
Well,
not.
I haven't seen Say Anything either. Which one are we watching?
High Fidelity.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Oh, San Francisco Bay Coffee.
Oh,
That's where we get our
Take a little
crazy from
sip.
every morning. Yeah, let's all take a sip of that. That was a good one, Ben. We're thinking we need a sounder that just says the Sarah Vinnie Show, powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee Company.
we need T-shirts
A
for
button.
sure.
It needs a button.
Yeah, so like just anytime like the world falls apart in here, it'll bring us all back to the middle.
I can make that happen.
Yeah, and we'll all take a sip of our coffee and go afterward.
Anyway,
Which movie?
High Fidelity.
High Fidelity. I
High
gotta write
Fidelity
this
is
down.
this week's assignment. So
It's a
1 week from today, we'll be reviewing that, and you are welcome to participate. 800-400-FM97.
So real Gen X movie. Like the music and it's awesome. I've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times.
It
Oh.
feels like that's a movie I should have seen, right?
Right.
I don't know why
I agree.
I haven't.
It's
I
possible
think
you
it will.
did.
I
No,
think it
I
will
didn't.
feel nostalgic to you, even though you haven't seen it. I hope.
Okay. Well, I love music, so it sounds like it's about music.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's scene in this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm sure. I actually don't like that movie that you're talking about. where
I
he
haven't
holds
seen
up-
that one either.
Well,
so
we're
I
not
don't
going to be
know.
watching that. So we're
Oh, good.
watching
That's
High
good news.
Fidelity.
Great.
Okay.
And one of the reasons I picked this is
In
because
your eyes.
Zoe Kravitz actually did a 1-season spin-off of this movie
Oh.
as a TV show.
Oh, yeah.
And people really liked it, but for some reason it got canceled after 1 season. So I've been wanting to watch that because I've seen a lot about it on social media, but I haven't even seen the original. So
Did you just say that Lisa Bonet is in the movie?
In the movie.
Zoe, the kid, tried to do a TV show spinoff?
yes,
How long ago did that happen? Sounds really
not too long
familiar.
ago. Let me see.
I'm surprised anything Zoe Kravitz is in did not get many, many eyeballs and many, many seasons.
2020.
Oh,
Maybe it was a COVID thing, strike
Maybe.
thing,
yeah, it's possible. All right.
I'm excited.
High Fidelity is this week's assignment. 1 week from today, 6 o'clock in the morning. We'll be chatting about that, and we'd love you to join the conversation. By the way, you can always email us, badadvice973@gmail.com. That seems to be like the central place for people to bitch at me about stuff. It's great. But it's also where people send their problems and questions that we solve. So tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., we'll be doing that. But if you want to reach out and put in your 2 cents about Bob's Movie Club, that is a regularly checked email.
Are you saying you're getting trolled?
Yes.
Oh.
So are you. We're all getting trolled on there.
Well,
I don't need to share the mean things that some people say long form email wise. But
Well, I saw it on text forever
Yes.
before I handed
No,
those over
totally.
to Maddie, and I that's not.
I
actually have always felt like, as I've done the texts for many years, I'm seeing them all roll through. As radio stations go, I feel like we got barely our share of the trolldom.
I agree with that for
It's
sure.
rare. It's rare. It's not a common thing.
No.
Right. So I'm surprised to hear you're getting long form emails.
Just people and the nitpicky things that people don't like that we say. It's like
It's okay.
Yeah.
That you know what? Sometimes people don't like things.
that is true. And now they have an outlet for that. So for anything you want to contact us with, but this is specifically for bad advice questions, which we do Fridays at 7 a.m. badadvice973@gmail.com. But yes, I do look at that email. So please remember, I have feelings. I'm a person.
One of the things that I've always sort of thought about is there's a lot. I don't like things.
That is true.
Plenty of times
Yes.
I'm like, I don't like that. I don't want that. I'm not tasting that. Forget it. I've never written anybody about it, though.
I agree. There are some people who feel the need to get it off their chest, and there's other people who go,
I cannot
I can
like
let that go.
by myself.
yes, I
don't like
need
it.
to drag anybody else into it. Okay, we got duped, you guys. I hate when this happens because I feel like I'm a participant, an unwilling, unbeknownst to me participant. The William Shatner eating cereal in his car is a Kellogg's Super Bowl commercial.
Okay, I almost said yesterday the cereal brand should pick this up and make it a Super Bowl commercial.
We actually, even as we looked at it, we thought, God, he looks great. Of
He
course he
looked
looked
too
great.
good.
He was probably full face of makeup and his hair was all filled out and he just, they razored everything off his face.
Wow, we
I
got
know.
got.
We got.
And honestly, good for them.
Yeah,
That's some good marketing.
always be getting people. He took a few publicity photos at different locations, including behind the wheel shot, which he says is one of the silliest photos he's ever taken. He says the actual commercial will be him inside a spaceship. That was just some kind of like publicity stunt to get it out there.
Well, it worked.
It certainly did. I don't know how you eat cereal on a spaceship in the zero gravity.
Well, I don't either. But
Well, I'll spend time thinking about it. I'll see if I can come up with a solution, Ben. A couple other Super Bowl commercials that are getting teased. And that's the thing. These Super Bowl commercials have become a thing of their own. And it's one of the things that was great about watching the Super Bowl was you'd never seen these commercials. Everybody saved them up. They put them up there. You saw them for the first time. They were amazing. Ha, 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 ha. So clever. That's great. Now, if you know what's coming, you've heard the story about all of them. You've watched it a million times on YouTube. It's the long form version of it.
I still like them.
Yeah, I do too. And I actually try not to go online and watch them all. Sometimes I do it for the show, but I'll just tell you a couple things that seem mildly interesting. There's a Post Malone, Shane Gillis, Peyton Manning returning as the big men on the cul-de-sac, which they did for Bud Light, I think, either last year maybe or the year before. Instead of a neighborhood block party, they're on their way to a wedding with a keg of Bud Light.
Kegs. They're the best. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but, when I
did.
Love me a good keg.
There's also something called Liquid IV. Is that like Liquid Death?
No, it's a vitamin C hydration packet that you put into water.
Liquid IV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They released a short clip of Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters, who apparently is in real life is a lady named EJ, E-J-A-E. Is that how you say her name? She's doing a cover of Phil Collins's Against All Odds. Later today, I have a health update on Phil Collins.
Oh, good. I hope he's doing well.
He isn't.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
That would really be burying the lead.
I'm just going to do it now. Phil Collins turns... How old will Phil Collins be on January 30th?
69.
69.
That's my answer, Vin.
Too bad for you.
72.
73.
He's 75, and that's a point for Bob.
Point for Bob.
Bobby.
Well, that's what I get, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That is what you get. What's today, the 22nd?
In my face.
In your face, Vinny. In your own face. Phil Collins turned 75 on January 30th, and things aren't going great. He shared, because this is what old people do. They become consumed by their medical problems, and they don't have anything else going on, so it's all they talk about. And that's everyone. Your grandma does it. Anybody who's super sick, whatever you're going through, you don't even have to be old. I'm throwing it on old people because they sort of universally have, my plantar fasciitis and my blah, blah, blah,
Sometimes
gallbladder, blah, blah, blah.
You can take these
Sphincter.
warnings and use them for good. Like it can inspire you to take better care of yourself.
Yes.
There's no doubt when you see, some of the stuff that can happen to you that you would go, okay.
Let's do what I can to avoid that.
I don't want to be, I don't like, hospital time's not for me. That's the way I want to put that.
So I don't know who this interview is with. I just have excerpts from it. But he was asked about his health, and that's all he talked about the rest of the interview. So here we go. I have a 24-hour live-in nurse to make sure I take my medication as I should do. I have had everything that could go wrong with me did go wrong with me. I got COVID in the hospital. My kidney started to back up. Everything that started that could all seem to converge at the same time. I had 5 operations on my knee now. I've got a knee that works and I can walk, albeit with assistance, crutches or whatever. He had a spinal injury in 2007, and the damaged vertebrae in his upper neck caused lasting nerve damage that he cannot hold a drumstick anymore, let alone be a drummer. And that was 20 years ago. I can't believe that.
We've seen pictures of him trying to do shows. I don't know how long, but he's in a chair on the stage. He cannot stand or move around. Any kind of person who's working a stage goes stage right, stage left, back to center, moving around. He can't do any of that.
Right. Phil is optimistic that he will, however, be able to release new music. He said, I've got some things that are half-formed or were never finished, and a couple things that were finished so that I like. So, maybe life in this old dog. Children, gather around. If you don't know who we're talking about, Phil Collins was the drummer for Genesis, and then they went, our guy left. And they tried their singer Peter Gabriel left the band, and they did an extensive search for a new singer, and it turned out that the drummer is a great singer, and his name is Phil Collins, and so he was the drummer and the singer, and then he did some solo stuff too. Isn't In the Air Tonight solo?
Yeah, it's a solo.
Okay.
But he had more success
solo.
Well, no, but I mean, they had more success with.
Oh yes.
After
Commercially, they
Peter
were
Gabriel left.
much more successful after. And Peter Gabriel went on to have his own huge success. This is who we're talking about. We know you've heard this song. And back to the Super Bowl story I was telling you a second ago to tie it all together. Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters, the person who plays her in real life apparently, is singing a cover of a different Phil Collins song, not that one, but Against All Odds. in a Super Bowl commercial for Liquid IV.
I'm sorry, but if we're going to talk about Phil Collins and you're trying to educate the children, you should really connect him to
Lily
his
Collins.
his best work. Also Lily Collins, but Tarzan, duh.
Yeah, I have no
What are you
knowledge
talking
of that.
about?
He
Mom?
did the music for Tarzan.
Sing me one of the songs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're so
Putting
great.
me on the spot.
Well, I mean, you're trying to tell us I'm
Is this
open to it. I haven't seen this Tarzan.
Was it a cartoon? Was it live action? What was it?
You guys are messing with me, right?
cartoon.
Two worlds, one family.
I have
Nope,
no.
nothing.
You'll be in my heart.
Oh, yeah, I do know
Oh,
that song.
I know that.
I know that song.
Come on.
Yeah. But he also produced Lily Collins, who is Emily in Paris, and she is freaking lightful.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
I love that girl. Phil Collins is not well, but thank you. The end. I almost said rest in peace, and I don't want
Oy.
to. I don't want to be that person.
Don't kill him.
I'm going to mention this because it's getting close to the cutoff here. February 24th is an actual Pet Lovers Choice Awards. It's going to be held in Los Angeles. It won't air live like some award shows, but it's going to get a primetime airing on national television and streaming platforms in early March. This is the Pet Lover. This is your pet. You enter your pet. It's a fan-voted award show dedicated to honoring America's cats and dogs. You got a pet. Great. You can go to, hold on, let me give you the address. PetLoversChoiceAwards.com. Cutest dog, cutest cat, senior sweetheart, athletic champion, most fashionable, best personality, best rescue pet. Some of the categories. So there's also voting at the site if you want to enter a pet. Now I can get this out of my pile of stuff
No.
because it's almost time for the cutoff for the registration for your pet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, Vincent, what's coming up?
Sarah, do you know what whimsy means?
I do.
Say no.
Oh, so no, I don't. No.
I'll tell you after
Okay.
these.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show presented by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily, plus links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. When you bank with Fremont Bank, you help spark a ripple of good. The Fremont Bank Foundation funds scholarships, backs local food banks, and strengthens our communities.
Sweet.
Pardon me.
Sure.
I think that's what this cough button's for, but I didn't get to it in time.
Don't test it now.
My bad.
Right.
See your impact at fremontbank.com/giving. Clouds and sun today, depending on where you're at. They're saying sun here in the city. They're saying clouds down south. So, but no rain expected and highs in the low 60s. There's that.
I'll take it.
The conference championships are set for the NFL. Let me give you these to you real quick. The games are on Sunday. So we switch now from both days to just Sunday, and then Super Bowl Sundays a couple weeks after that. But here we go. Pats at Broncos, 12 noon this Sunday. You might watch that.
I might. Yeah, I might have that on at my house all day.
And then two teams in our division battle for the conference title. Rams at Seahawks, 3:30 game time. Those are going to be good games.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're big games. They mean a lot, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
The winner of these two games go to the Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
exactly right.
Go Pats.
So weird to see them back.
I know.
Like they put it back together. Good for them.
We were midway through the season, and I'm like, oh my God, like they've got a team.
Yeah, they're doing good.
Drake May.
But
Take
the
us
Rams,
to the Super Bowl.
just like us, the Rams, Seahawks, and us are all in the same division with the lowly Cardinals. But the thing is that the three of us, team-wise, might be the best division.
Yeah.
Because everybody was in on it there at the end. We were like 12-4, and these guys. So anyway, it's going to be a good game. Seahawks and Rams is a pretty good rivalry. So I go Seahawks. Who are you going to root for? You got anybody? Do you care?
I do feel like the Seahawks look so good. I'd almost like the Rams to win.
It's
but
hard. Yeah, well, because you want the Pats to win the whole thing. I
Right.
get you. Okay, you have a pony in this
I
race.
do have a pony in this race.
Whimsy.
Yes.
You've never heard of it, I hear.
Yes, no, I've never. What on earth could that be?
Whimsy. Google says searches for Whimsy are at an all-time high.
Why is that?
The year of Whimsy.
That's
Whimsy
2026.
is what this will likely be the word of the year at the end of this year when we're, looking at the holidays and I'm all,
Yeah.
tweaked out on Santa.
Yeah.
Frothing for the holidays and time off. Whimsy goals, how to add more whimsy into your life. These things are trending all over the internet. The definition, as I know you've been, panting
since
for.
I don't know what that is.
Behavior that is unusual, playful, and unpredictable rather than having any serious reason or purpose behind it.
Playful.
I was like, what's this show?
This show is this is Whimsy Central.
We specialize
Yeah.
in whimsy.
People go, what? This is so fun. What's happening here? How playful they are.
Videos about being more whimsical are all over social media.
We should check some of those out and see, how to act. Because if it's the year of whimsy, let's embrace it.
A
I think
writer.
it means we need to do more TikToks.
Oh,
those are very whimsical.
Yes,
Don't you
they
think,
certainly
Vin?
are, especially Vinny. Some of Vinny's dancing moves. They're
Good
just,
job, Vin.
I don't like that my kids think I twerk at work.
Well,
I don't
you
like
should
it.
stop
They're like,
twerking at work.
Well, I'm not trying to, but I just default to the
Well,
only thing I know how
the
to
hips
do
don't lie, Vin.
when everyone starts dancing.
Well, maybe if you gave me like 90 seconds instead of 30, we could really choreograph something.
Oof. Ooh.
And maybe if you cut back on your San Francisco Bay coffee,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be so twerky.
Speaking of roasting, she just roasted you.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God, we're gonna have coffee jokes out the yin yang. That's so whimsical.
A writer for the Huffington Post said Whimsy is already a clear frontrunner for Word of the Year. Whimsy.
Really?
Get on board.
All right, let's do it.
Toot. Whimsy.
The Whimsy train is on the tracks.
Influencers are using it hand in hand with a more analog lifestyle, which I really like the trend that is turning back.
I love the people staring at their phones and creating content saying they're going to live a more analog life. That's
well, all right, I got you.
I'm actually living an analog life these days. I like it. That's not true. I do have an e-bike.
Yeah, you do. And bike is a term being used loosely there.
It's true. It has all the stuff that bikes have and a motor.
When I see the kids today, two things happen in my head as I'm driving down the road and almost kill one of them. I think, that is insane that these guys are out on what appears to be a motorcycle. Not a fast motorcycle, but nonetheless.
Like a dirt bike. It looks like that. They're big, beefy bikes.
But I also think I was born at the wrong time. Like, how fun to have a bike that can take you anywhere.
I know. I don't want to ruin the kids' fun because it does look like...
After you test the limits of how far you can go, you could be like, let's see how far I can leave in every direction from my house.
I keep thinking how great it would have been to have an engine on my Huffy and doing jumps off
of
our terrible jumps that we'd make.
Yes. With milk crates that would push us. You'd hit the jump and the milk crate would push. And so the whole jump would drop.
Collapse and you'd trip
just
over
are
the
in a
milk
heap.
crate.
Or the border brake and
Yeah.
Good times.
These bikes, though, I will say, are insanely heavy. Like, if you crash one of these bikes, it's going to be, I hope you have your helmet on, young person. Like,
Helmets?
I know. That's the other thing. Like, there'll be, like, one kid on a bike with a helmet and two other kids hanging on to the bike going 30 miles an hour down Miller. And I'm like, oh, my God. Be careful, children.
Back to Whimsy.
Okay, yeah, but Whimsy.
One influencer who's embracing Whimsy said it's similar to dilly-dallying and, quote, farting around.
But it's just a cuter name.
It's our show. That's what we do. We fart around. It's so fun.
It's true. And we play games. We're so playful.
Basically doing things that are fun, interesting, and new just because. Whimsy.
Add a bit of whimsy to your life today.
My mom's been talking about Whimsy for years, so I'm going to give her credit for this trend.
You know, John talks about whimsy.
She's
like in what context? How do they bring it up?
Like, she keeps cute little creatures in her plants just because they're, like little clay creatures. Because they're fun.
Little things.
It's whimsical. Just makes you smile when you see it. It brings extra joy to your life.
John has, we love real estate.
John?
And so there are certain towns that we'll pull into, and he'll start like quoting from the listings that the descriptions of the houses, and he'll say things like, "I'm starting to feel whimsical."
Oh boy!
He goes, "Oh, magical, whimsical Ross." Oh,
I love John.
John is great.
John is pretty great. You know what you should do to me last night? I can't even remember what it was about, but I'm like, it's not just me.
You should probably do it.
Probably. I probably will do it. I can't even remember what it is. He tells me all the stuff to do. I'll do it.
How about that?
Yeah.
There's another wise guy. You know what you should do in your house. Who will win? I'm going to put my money on you.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes
I'm a good
right
bet.
down
I'm a good
to
bet
it,
for winning
you will
stuff.
cut him.
That's true. That's true. Sometimes it's got to be done. The whimsy ends and the cutting begins. I'm not going to deny it.
12-year-old boy in England.
Yeah.
Saved his mom by intentionally crashing their car into a guardrail.
Oh.
She'd had a medical episode while driving and passed out with her foot on the gas.
Oh, God.
12-year-old Zach Howell managed
Mom.
to slow the car down by he just crashed it into a barrier. He called 999, which is their 911.
Yeah.
Stayed calm the whole time. And you can even hear him keeping his mom calm when she starts waking up.
Oh, boy.
So that is a nice, heroic young man.
I mean, Mom has crashed the car.
A new study on Tylenol found it's safe.
Yeah, no kidding.
As long as you use it as directed while pregnant, it is safe. I feel like more people will say, I don't need to test that
Right.
now that it's been out there and the.
Are they suing over this whole thing?
I would think that they are,
Yeah.
but then again,
He couldn't even say the word.
they reviewed 43 different studies and found no meaningful link to autism, ADHD, or intellectual disabilities. Tylenol, they say, is safe.
It's fine.
And yet,
People won't believe it.
I know, well, once it's out there,
Right.
right now, I'm doing this whole report, and in the back of my mind, there's a contact floating around in my left eye. Because once you've got it in your head that that's there,
It's not getting out.
you just go,
Yeah.
well, better safe than sorry.
How
And you
about I
go
take
off
some of my eye wash and I squirt it in your eye? And
I'll
we'll see.
try a Bayer or name another painkiller. I don't know. Advil. I'll try Advil.
Well, acetaminophen is specific to Tylenol, so any of those other ones are like in the aspirin.
No. So you can take those.
Ibuprofen. Yeah, I guess so.
So they're safe.
They're all safe, Vinny.
I'll tell you what. The other day ago, I was like, I was getting ready for bed. It didn't work because, nothing works on a Sunday night.
Right.
But I went, I'm going to have me an Advil. Actually, I have Motrin in the house. But I was thinking of Bob, who's just...
For your cramps?
Motrin's just the same as Advil.
Sure.
Wait, isn't
Is
it?
It is. But it basically is. But Motrin is like...
You're thinking of Midol.
Am I?
Yeah.
Midol is for the lady parts.
Got it.
Or something.
It has been a long time since that whimsical thing was happening to me monthly. What fun.
Anyway,
That again.
I thought, Bob uses
Advil.
whatever for everything.
And how did it go?
It didn't work. I didn't fall asleep. But it's okay. I wasn't injured by it.
Yeah.
So I just,
I like that the kids think it's a cure-all, though. Like, it's a pain reliever, but you use it for anxiety.
I mean,
And
I did in middle school. I used it for anxiety.
Is it because your mom was like, this will give you relief from your anxiety?
No, it was because halfway through the school day, I wouldn't be feeling so hot. I'd go to the nurse and be like, I don't feel good. And they'd give me some Advil
Oh.
well, that's safer
and send me
than
on my way.
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that is.
True.
Yep. Sure.
So good on them for not starting a problem that you might still be living with today.
Yeah, in West Virginia, they said, here's a little moonshine. Just get out of here,
Yeah.
kid.
Well, shot of medicine.
Tonic.
Speaking of Virginias,
Oh.
a couple in bad Virginia, West Virginia being the good one,
Yes, of course.
because we have a direct line.
Yes, best Virginia and bad Virginia.
Right.
Yes.
A couple in Virginia just had their dream wedding 7 decades after they tied the knot. Francis and Harold Pugh
Pew.
are 90 and 91.
All right.
They eloped in their 20s and finally got a real wedding for their 70th anniversary.
How lovely. Oh, my God. Their 70th anniversary.
They walked down the aisle, exchanged rings, and said their I do's, all things they never got to do. Their advice to people is, pick the right person.
Well, that is solid advice.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Harold. I was thinking I just picked the wrong person and then
Yeah.
hope for the best.
Well, that's the thing, Vinny. Sometimes you pick who you think is the right person.
Well, I
and it's
understand,
like,
but that's
it turns
the-
out you're the wrong person.
How many people thought they were picking the wrong person?
0 of them.
They said to
Yeah.
themselves, you know what, this is going to go horribly.
Yeah. Sometimes, though, I do believe on the day of the wedding, it becomes clear to them that this is the wrong person. And then they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're doing this.
I don't disagree.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is when you're in the middle of that picking stage and there
Take
you
your
are
time.
doing it all the time, you're
Yeah.
like, I never want to not do this person. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, we argue a lot. But this part, once that part goes, I don't know. Most people probably continue to do it just like they always did.
Do those people not have kids? Is that what we're talking about here?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Throw kids into the mix. See how that goes.
Anyway, Harold says, pick the right person.
Make sure you got the right one.
70 years is a long time to spend with anyone.
Yes, it is. My parents' 60th is, I think, this year.
Oh. Gentry and Ellie.
Yeah.
What a miracle.
Yeah, the Bickersons.
Well, they clearly have made it work.
They have.
They still bicker?
No, they're perfect now. With age,
So
They're like fine wine.
do you think they just like to bicker? Like that's their way?
They must.
That must be their way
Yeah,
because,
they bicker.
you know, both of them could walk on to another partner right out of the house they're living in now.
You think?
Haven't you told us Gentry's gigantic?
You know, he's also 86.
I'm sure.
It did. You know,
those
I was
little
a kid the
blue
last time
pills
I
will
saw
lift
it.
that
so
thing
it's-
right
yeah,
up.
All right. I did used to see it all the time though, and then when I saw another one in real life in the wild, I was like, hang on.
I thought they were enormous.
Yeah. Do you just have like a really small one, or? I mean, my dad's is amazing.
For the record, never say that to anyone.
All right. No.
What's he
I got
gonna
some
say?
apology letters to write.
Do you just have a really small one?
I'm not sure. I don't. I've got to go.
Do I?
Maddie, I can't believe you're encouraging this.
Oh,
For the
listen,
record-
for the record, I grew up in a naked family. There was a lot of nudity around me when I was a kid, and not in any kind of inappropriate way. Just in a like, I don't know, born free, in the wild. Don't worry about this.
For the other record, most of us, I believe, at least I'll speak for myself, I didn't go around seeing a lot of dudes. I have no idea, and we never spent it. You know that term that people use where they do stuff together, but they're not together? Guys with the...
Circle.
Yes,
of guys?
that one.
I see.
I'm telling you, I just didn't... I never did that. I didn't know other people did that. I didn't know what other guys looked like.
Yeah.
How would I know?
Locker rooms.
But yeah, but you just do your thing. You're
Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. And then I saw some porn and went, oh my God.
Yeah.
I
well,
have been ripped off.
That will give you a sad feeling.
Yes.
It's very. It destroys all the.
I'm missing 40% here.
Yeah.
I think it's bad for you. I think it's bad for everybody
I
to
agree.
watch that stuff. And especially nowadays, we don't have like bathhouses, or you're not usually seeing other adults naked. So you don't know what a real body looks like other than your own and then the people in those videos.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
not good for your
it's,
psyche.
and it's a bunch
Right.
of stunt porn. Like that's not healthy. However, I don't disagree that if I don't think people shouldn't watch porn, but I don't think kids should be watching porn.
Our text number is 800-400-3697. And Maddie's got your input.
Hey, I just wanted to take 1 second and say thank you. I got a ton of texts today saying welcome back. And, I lost my brother a few days ago, and hundreds of our listeners reached out to me. Like hundreds of them reached out, left me messages.
We have the best listeners.
Honestly, it's your family. It's your total family, and it meant a lot. So thank you all for that. Now, back to the fun text. 707, Tarzan movie. Bob desperately needs more San Francisco Bay coffee this morning. Because you brought it out, they think it's weird.
Oh,
Huh.
So
Or
have
it was
some more
just that she
coffee.
couldn't remember the songs immediately.
maybe.
I don't know.
But I got them.
You did.
925. In our house, we call it fiddle farming around.
I don't even want to know what that's referring to.
Fiddle farming around.
It's the whimsy. It's
Whimsy.
the
Oh!
farting around. It's the...
fiddle farting around. Fiddle farting.
I don't think I can read that one.
All right.
And finally, we got a bunch of texts from the saying the same thing from the 408. OMG, love High Fidelity, love John Cusack. Good pick, Bob.
Good pick, Bob. Oh, do you know where we can watch that? I forgot to ask you during the Bob's Movie
Yes,
Club.
it's we just have to rent it.
Oh, it is another rental.
It's a rental. I looked at some on streaming services, but this one just felt right. And I haven't gotten a lot of complaints about the renting, so
yeah.
treat yourself.
And I'll say that the $3.99 or whatever people paid to watch The Social Network, totally worth it. Like I have been thinking about that movie a lot. I can't wait for the next one now.
The next Bob's Movie Club or the next social network?
Both. Coming up, Netflix is a joke and the Razzies. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
It's Thursday. This part of the show is brought to you by Creative Energy. Relax. Relax more. Relax at home with Creative Energy's New Year's sale. Celebrating 50 years with special anniversary discounts on hot tubs. Oh, yes. Please. Fireplaces, saunas, swim spas, and 50% off select accessories. For all the info, visit creativeenergy.com. This is the time of year, too. You open it up and it's like steaming and
Don't you want a warm jet blasting you below the belt? Lower back.
Oh.
Really important.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let me just ease into that. Ow.
Oh, that's twingy. Yeah.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Yep. So good. You can call or text us anytime, 800-400-FM97. That's 3697. Works like a phone. Works like a text machine. We've really got it all. Sarah and Vinnie Show presented by San Francisco Bay Coffee. We shall begin with Netflix. So they do this thing called Netflix is a Joke. And it's a festival that happens live in the world. A lot of it airs on Netflix, as you might imagine.
Well, they
it's
have
available.
done quite a few either live or recorded comedy shows or comedians, so they've
and they
certainly-
pay well for those
Yeah.
too. Some of these people are getting good money. The Netflix comedy special is definitely, it's an easy thing to just say, I can't pick. Let's just see if anybody's got a new comedy special. It's easy. And it's like a one and done. And it's usually an hour. And you just go, okay, we're done with that now. Let's go to bed. This event runs, thank you, Netflix, for your comedy specials. This event runs May 4th through the 10th. Tickets are going on sale tomorrow. So if you're going to be down in the area or if you hear one of these and you're like, I just have got to see that. They list 1,000 comics, most of whose names you have heard. But it's in all different places and all different formats over a few days in May in Los Angeles. There's this sounds great. The Night of Too Many Stars, an evening of stand-up variety and music hosted by Jon Stewart, Bill Burr, Conan O'Brien, Steve Carell, Nikki Glazer, Tiffany Haddish, Jimmy Kimmel, Bob Odenkirk's on there, Sarah Silverman, Adam Sandler, Ali Wong, Noah Wiley, who I did not know was a stand-up comedian. That is a benefit for Next for Autism. It's a national organization. And that one is, that's just one of the things that's happening. Funny AF with Kevin Hart. Nate Bargatze has a special. Shane Gillis and Friends. That's going to be at the Hollywood Bowl. John Mulaney is
And all this will be
doing a show.
televised.
And yes, I'm sure that, I don't know if they're going to run any of it live, but they
it'll
will
be on
definitely be
Netflix.
filming it.
Okay.
Seth Rogen is doing something called Seth Goes Greek, a night of music and comedy. A lot of these, of course, have a charity attached. Seinfeld is doing a show with the Greek. And he has some special guests as well. Beautifully Broken Comedy Night hosted by Jelly Roll. Hilarious. Lizzo hosts a night of comedy and music. Eric Andre's doing that. Nikki Glazer. And more. There's a tribute to Pee Wee Herman.
Netflix really does have all the money now.
They have, and check this out. Flight of the Conchords, the two main guys, are reuniting and performing.
No way.
Jermaine Clement and Brett McKenzie back for the first time in LA since 2016, the first live show in 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
I know. There's a Dodgers comedy night. That's gotta be a player, Will Smith. That can't be Will Smith. Marty, Life is Short. That is a red carpet premiere that's going to be included in this. That's at Hollywood's Egyptian Theater, and this is the definitive documentary on Martin Short. That'll be something you can watch on Netflix later, I'm sure. Comedy for the Community, Best in Show at the Dolby, and there are just huge names attached to all of these. And honestly, I'm barely into this list. Like, there are so many things happening over the course of this week.
Okay.
So see if I have the exact dates again. There it is. It's May 4th through the 10th. Tickets are going on sale tomorrow. I would recommend that if this is something you're thinking about going to, you should go and see which things you can do and see which things you're just going to have to wait and watch. But Netflix is a joke fest. 2026. They've set their lineup and it's always a big deal.
Did you say Chappell? You didn't, did you?
Because
he's been a big part of Netflix.
Chappell.
I think his last 2 things were on Netflix.
You know what, though? I did this many of this many shows that are going. I do not see him on the long list here, though, but I'm honestly, it's just one of those giant paragraphs of names where you're hoping your eyes will snag on something.
He's one of those dudes, though, who shows up any place and they go, yes, we would love to have you. Walk on stage anytime.
Yes.
We'll push whoever's there
right
out
off
of
the
your way,
front of the stage.
and you will take over.
Yes.
His new special just came out on Netflix a couple weeks ago. I haven't gotten to watch it yet, though.
Oh, I didn't know. You know what? I never see comedy. I just don't. And I don't go to comedy shows either.
It's a bummer this is in LA. Obviously, I would love to go to a lot of these. But there is a SF comedy festival going on right now, SF Sketchfest.
Oh, Sketchfest
That's
is happening
now?
right
It was
now?
last weekend and it's this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I went to a show last weekend. It was called Drunk Shrek. It was ridiculous.
We should know that.
We
I didn't
should.
know that was happening. That's a gap in our info.
That's a long-running thing, too. Dave Chappelle is, in some way, shape, or form, part of this year's Netflix is a Joke Fest.
Okay.
And again, those tickets go on sale tomorrow. The Razzies. They're what the rest of us want to see. I mean, I guess people do like the Oscars. I get it. That's like the big one. And of all of them, I'll watch that, the Grammys, maybe the Emmys. But there's just so many award shows, and we're just smack dab in the season. In fact, today we got all the Oscar nominations. So I'm going to sort through all that and try to present it in delicious bites, delicious morsels for you tomorrow. Whimsical, delightful, magical morsels of movie excitement. The Razzies, the big winners.
What are the Razzies?
So the Razzies are the alternative to the Oscars. They are celebrating the worst of movies, actors, and accomplishments. And it's sort of a roast thing. There is a ceremony. It does become a special, and especially now with streaming, I'm sure it streams live somewhere. They famously, there was something, I think the name of the movie was All About Steve, and it was the girl from the Bird Box, the actress who
Sandra Bullock.
Thank you. Sandra Bullock went. She went to and accepted her Razzies that she won.
It's the right move. There have been other people in the past that have done that. It is the right move to show that you can take the heat along with all that money and praise.
Yep.
You also can walk in and face,
and have a fun old time making fun of your performance or whatever movie. So let's see. This is the 46th annual Razzies. To no one's surprise, they say here. I didn't really know, but I did hear that this sucked. Disney's live-action Snow White and a War of the Worlds remake that I believe Ice Cube is behind that.
The thing about Snow White was
Cube.
that it got super political and very caught up in how do we cast the dwarves, and it was just this whole nightmare. But I actually have heard it's good.
I liked it.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean that's what
Yeah.
I've heard it's good, but because of all the stuff, including the lead actress Snow White,
Yes.
tweeting
Yes.
some things that were controversial, and I think the lady who
Rachel
plays
Ziegler, is that
yeah,
her?
yeah, and the lady who plays the mean lady,
The
evil
The
queen,
evil queen,
Yes,
evil
evil
stepmother.
she's Jewish, and some of the stuff that Ziegler had posted was about pro-Palestine. Like it would just be that thing got
Yeah,
it was
there
a
was
disaster.
no good press out in front of it.
But it's good, isn't it?
It's very. I like not very good, but very entertaining. I mean, great for kids.
Well, it's nominated for Worst Picture of the Year.
All right.
Maybe they just have sour grapes over it. The winners are going to be announced on March 14th, the night before the Oscars. I don't see where it'll air, but I'm sure it'll stream somewhere, probably YouTube or something. The worst picture, they have The Electric State. Never heard of it. Hurry Up Tomorrow. Have heard of that. That is The Weeknd. The singer, Abel Tesserae. I don't know what his name is. Something like that.
His name's The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. He's being highly razzed for this.
I hope he can take it.
I hope so too. He seems very sensitive. Snow White is up. Star Trek Section 31 and the War of the Worlds remake that Ice Cube did. Those are nominated for Worst Picture. Worst Actor, Dave Bautista, who's from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's the
blue guy.
Yeah. In the Lost Lands. Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. Scott Eastwood for Alarum. Is Scott Eastwood, that's Clint Eastwood's son. I've seen him in a couple things. Jared Leto in Tron Ares. And Abel, Tesfaye is his name. The Weeknd. In Hurry Up Tomorrow. Those are your worst actors. Worst actress, Ariana DeBose in Love Hurts. Mila Jovovich in The Lost Lands. Oh, Mila. Natalie Portman in Fountain of Youth. Anybody see that? I keep seeing that advertised on my TV.
Nope.
Rebel Wilson in Bride Hard. And Michelle Yeoh in Star Trek Section 31. They have a lot of categories like worst remake / ripoff / sequel. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Smurfs. Snow White. War of the Worlds. And then they go into the supporting actors. Worst screen combo. All Seven Dwarfs.
Oh.
James Corden and Rihanna in Smurfs. Ice Cube and a Zoom camera in War of the Worlds. Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro as Frank and Vito in The Alto Knights. The Weeknd and his colossal ego. The Weeknd and his colossal ego in Hurry Up Tomorrow. That one was good. And then if you want the full list, actually, I can put that up on the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page.
I mean, the joke's on them as any one of these actors would walk onto the stage and say, you may not like the movie, but it rebuilt my house in Malibu. This movie gave me the money.
I'm cashing checks from this movie. I like this movie. This movie's fine.
In your
But
face.
thank you for honoring me by hating it. It's funny, though, to hear you guys say that you like Snow White and for it to...
I didn't see it. I just heard that it's good. But I also heard all the trash around it and I thought it was never going to see the light of day as it hadn't even shown yet, and there was so much controversy.
What did they do about the dwarves?
They weren't like little. They didn't cast.
They didn't cast little people.
Right.
They weren't
shrunk
live.
real actors down with CGI.
Well, they weren't. They really as small as they were in the movie. They're a little bit bigger than that, if I'm remembering correctly. But it was CGI.
Does she still tower over them?
She's still bigger than they are. Yeah. But Gal Gadot's great in it. Like really good.
Oh, Gal Gadot.
That's who
That's the stepmother.
She's
Right.
Jewish, and the other girl was tweeting about Palestinian genocide, and so was really
So they don't get along. You're telling me.
they probably got along fine, but then, in the aftermath, here's all this stuff coming out, and the movie hadn't even started yet or shown yet.
It's time to play a quick game.
Okay.
There's a lot of info in this too, but just a mini game. Brought to you by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Perked me right up, and I was like, let's make this a game. The 98th Academy Awards are Sunday, March 15th, which means lots and lots of acceptance speeches. Hooray! Who doesn't want to watch those? What is the time limit set for speeches? When do they start the music to play? Like you are told ahead of time, this is how long you have. Get out there and get off of there as fast as you can.
20.
20 seconds, says Vinny.
60.
60 seconds.
45.
45 is the exact correct answer. That's 2 points for Bob, who has all the points so far today. 45 seconds. That's your time limit. How long was Adrian Brody's 2025 acceptance speech? I can't even remember the name of the movie now. But man, did he talk and talk and talk.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I'll say 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
It was 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
It was awful. Oh my God. That was so annoying. He basically ruined the movie in 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes, 40 seconds. That is the longest all-time Oscars acceptance speech. At number 3, so number 2 is Greer Garson in 1943, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. So we don't know that person. Or maybe we do. I'll speak for myself. I don't think I've ever seen any Greer Garson movies. Will Smith in 2022.
Did something happen?
It was the night of the slap. Oh, you're joking.
Sorry.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was good.
Will Smith, there was the whole altercation with Chris Rock, and then later they don't throw him out. He wins Best Actor. How long was his speech that night?
It was
now
long.
remember, the record is 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
3 minutes.
2.
3:01.
It was 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Only 20 seconds shorter than the endless Adrian Brody speech.
He was up there crying.
Oh, the audacity.
I know. Blubbering for 5 minutes. Over 5 minutes.
Meanwhile, the movie that the Williams sisters, the movie's about their dad
King
and
Richard.
their lives. Yeah. And they're sitting there while this guy has already destroyed the night.
Right.
Destroyed it.
I agreed.
And to this day, I honestly, I don't think Will Smith's getting back. I don't see it.
Yeah.
He'll maybe continue to work the same way Mel Gibson continues to work, but there's that ugly thing.
Well, it's
attached
changed
to
the
him
way we
now,
feel.
right?
But like, you piss him off and he's going to bitch slap you. And like, it clearly has no impulse control. You're on stage in front of literally 1 billion people. 10-year suspension. Did you know, and I don't have the info right in front of me, but I was reading recently because I was like, wow, 10 years, when's he going to be back, whatever. He's not the only person to get suspended for 10 years from the Oscars.
Brando got suspended, didn't he?
He may have. I don't know how long he was suspended for. But for 10 years, Richard Gere was suspended. And he was suspended because of comments he made about China, because he's like a big Tibet guy. And,
I think he's Buddhist.
well, to me, I'm like, I get it. That's not really the stage for it. But apparently they were worried about China being mad. And they didn't want, they're like, no,
We don't want no trouble.
we don't want no trouble. 10 years. I thought that was interesting. So this is the list of the longest speeches of all time. Adrian Brody in 2020. That's just last year. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. Can't even remember what the name of the movie was now, but he was apparently amazing in it and thrilled us all with 5 minutes and 40 seconds of glory. Down further on this, so Will Smith was third place with 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Halle Berry in 2002 did 4 minutes. Is that when she was in that movie?
Monsters
Ball. She was so good in that movie.
I didn't see it, but I remember she had a long speech. And
Julia Roberts also did 4 minutes in 2021. Al Pacino did 3 minutes, 50 seconds in 1993. Joaquin Phoenix did 3 minutes, 30 seconds in 2020. Cate Blanchett did 3 minutes, 15 seconds in 2014. And Matthew McConaughey is on the list. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. One guy, he's number 9, 2014, he did that. In 1994, Tom Hanks did 3 minutes, and so he's number 10 on this list.
I think that most of us in general can live with a superstar of a huge movie taking up some time.
Yeah.
The ones where you go, who is this guy?
And get him off the stage.
And why haven't you? He should have got that at 3 p.m.
Right.
with no cameras on.
Agreed.
No one knows that guy.
I know. It would shorten the show up.
It's that show is about star power, about the people that we will pay to go see a movie just based on their name.
Let the stars have 5 minutes. And let the editors and costumers and producers or whoever all else is getting up there. No, you get no. It's like at graduation. You get up from your seat and you're in the line and you go up, you take your diploma in this hand, you shake hands with the principal of the school with the other hand, you smile this way, your mom gets a nice picture of you, and you walk off the stage. That's how they should do it.
I don't know. I think sometimes the people we don't know are the most emotional and have the cutest moments.
I wouldn't
though.
know. I fast forward over them. I'm
The
sure
show
that's
is
true.
not long because of the speeches. I think 5 minutes is too long for anybody to be talking up there, but they do so many stupid bits.
The bits are often terrible.
Well, expect more of
Agreed.
those. Conan O'Brien is back. I thought he did a great job.
He was wonderful.
He was wonderful, and he's very funny.
I love Conan, actually, and I think he's someone who should do these shows because he's pretty good. Him and, who's the guy you love? Kimmel's pretty good.
Kimmel's great.
But still, long bits, dance numbers, get out.
Oh, I enjoy those things. I like the long bits and the dance numbers. We were just talking about Legally Blonde
Yes.
because I guess it's your daughter's favorite movie, and
My text to her this morning, because we were so busy yesterday, I had to get them to their drama class. Both of them are now doing it. Get them dropped off before I could go to bed. I texted her this morning, and I wrote, did you see there is a TV show starting soon called Elle? It's Legally Blonde when she was in high school. Her response was the exclamation marks that you can touch on that, and then said, I will be watching that when it comes out.
so it's not only coming out; it's already been renewed for season 2.
So it's good.
Must be. It starts in July, and it's you want to see the girl who's playing? Her name is Lexi Mindtree. She's going to be playing teenage Elle Woods, and she's cute. You know,
It works.
right? She doesn't. I wouldn't say she's blonde, but she doesn't.
She's a pretty blonde lady.
Yeah, like I don't know. What do you think? 16, 17 years old.
You said July?
Yeah, July. Let me see. I think I have the exact date.
It's going to be on Prime.
On July 1st. And that's the date for season 1. And apparently it's going so swimmingly that they've already said, you're greenlit for a second year, a second season. Oh, by the way, Tom Everett Scott,
Your friend.
he was my best friend, Jennifer Scott's little brother. I keep hoping that he'll become a superstar. He's been in La La Land. He had that zombie show. He
Do
was
you
in That
think
Thing You
he,
Do.
As a young man, looked through the peephole at
You
your
asked
mom?
him this. Oh, my mom?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Did I ask him about looking through the peephole at you?
Yeah, you asked.
And what'd he say?
I can't remember.
I think he saw you naked.
Sure.
You
Let's
could
go
have
with
had
that.
that guy.
He was 4 years younger than me, which when you're 16 and someone's 12 it's a gulf that cannot be crossed. At least for me, I couldn't.
Well, he was deeply in love. Are you
He wasn't
kidding?
deeply in love.
That is how it happens to boys. They see a naked lady and they're, I love her.
You know, I have no idea how we'd get hold of Tom Everett Scott, but he would know who we are. And it would be really funny to get him on to talk about how this show went. And I mean, he wanted to talk about the East Bridgewater Vikings, which is the town we grew up in and the mascot. Like more than he wanted to talk about That Thing You Do, which is the Tom Hanks movie he was starring in.
Well,
at
because
the
you guys
time.
are, lovers
No,
from another time.
we're not. I think he was not even a freshman when I was a senior. I think he was like an 8th grader. I only knew him because my sister crushed on him so hard, though she's the same age as him. But when I would go over to Jennifer Scott's house and her bratty little brother, Tom Everett Scott, would be there. Looks like he's in this. Anyway, that was a long story to get nowhere. Okay, Ben, let's
What
go.
do you mean nowhere?
Whimsy!
We got to
Whimsy,
talk about you being all
fun,
nude
playful
and turning on the young
whimsy.
childrens of the world.
All right, what's coming up? Jesus.
Cats after these.
You belong with me. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's Morning Show. Brought to you by the Sarah and Vinnie Show, presented by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Bad advice is back, and we want your problems. Tomorrow, 7 a.m., we'll be solving listener problems. You need to email them. I have a couple that are pretty good, but I would love to get some juicy problem. So, badadvice973@gmail.com, and maybe we'll take yours on tomorrow.
It's a special skill to not be able to solve any of your own problems.
Yes.
But we got you.
Yeah, no problem.
Amen
We
to
got
that.
you.
Well, we're impartial. You know, you send us your thing, we'll take a look at it. Of course, you get to tell your whole side, and we'll figure it out for you.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Atco Pest Control. Scratching in the walls this January, rodents move inside for warmth and cause damage quietly. Atco Pest Control handles it so you don't have to. Feel safe at home. Visit atcopestcontrol.com. Mention us,
Hello.
Sarah and Vinnie, for 10% off this month at atcopestcontrol.com.
.com.
Where were you?
I missed it because it's not on the script.
Oh,
So I looked down at my next thing.
all right.
You surprised me. That's whimsical.
As we broadcast live from downtown San Francisco, looking out the sliver of window that we have here, there are blue skies overhead. I'm hearing the sky is very pretty this morning,
Is that so?
although there will be some clouds, so mixed weather around the bay today.
Is
Phil,
it
it's been-
whimsical?
No, it's just regular weather.
Oh.
You know,
And
only when there's a rainbow does it truly get whimsical.
That is whimsical.
Mm,
rainbows are nice.
they are. And you feel like, oh, I'm uplifted. Feel so happy and gay.
Mm-hmm. I like me a good rainbow flag.
Sure.
I like a nice rainbow in the sky. I like a double rainbow in the sky if I can catch one.
Starting to look like a triple rainbow.
Rainbow sherbet?
What does it mean?
Oh, I don't eat sherbet.
Oh.
Why
you
don't-
eat sherbet?
What do you got
Of course.
against sherbet?
You'd
Sherbet.
walk into an ice cream store.
Oh, no. Oh, good
looking
God,
at
no.
all
If
the
ice cream is
creams,
also available, I'm having ice cream.
and you're gonna go sherbet.
I like orange sherbet on a sugar cone. Ever since I was a kid.
And you'll
You'll
again.
order
pick
that,
it-
yes.
You'll pick
With-
it over chocolate chip ice
yeah,
cream.
I'll go get that. Sometimes I want a refreshing sherbet. It's refreshing.
I have had good sherbet, though.
And the rainbow sherbet is very whimsical.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's definitely like unicorn vomit.
I don't
Having
think that's that weird.
Rainbow colored.
It's super weird. Having only matured into my age yesterday, I still was not enjoying sherbet through most of my adult life.
Is that like an old thing?
I think my grandma used to always have like raspberry sherbet in her house. Sherbet. I think that they thought it was like low fat or something.
diet?
Maybe.
This is diet dessert, everyone.
Yeah.
Well, it's light. It tastes lighter. It makes
But-
you float.
I have nothing against sherbet, but if there's another choice, I'll take it.
Let's go to the kid on the show.
I loved sherbet growing up. I haven't had it in a while.
What kind of sherbet? And why are we saying sherbet? Isn't it sherbet?
Sherbet.
Where I'm from, it's sherbet.
Sherbet? I think it's spelled sherbet. Sherbet.
Well, but you only think that.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I mean, unless we're
It is spelled
broadcasting, you know.
sherbet.
I think you can pronounce
Sherbet.
it both ways.
Okay.
Well, I mean, clearly we've been doing that.
So you enjoyed it as a child, as did I, but
Loved.
then you moved on to, ice cream.
Yeah.
And if you walked into the ice cream parlor, today, and there's a wide array of sherbets and also regular ice creams, what are you going with?
I would go with ice cream.
Of course you would.
But that's not to say that Maddie's choice isn't valid.
I mean,
Thanks for validating
Wow.
my sherbet love. Sherbet.
I do like rainbow sprinkles, though, so I'm childish, too.
You put rainbow sprinkles on a good scoop of ice cream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
they're Jimmy's.
How about a
Oh, my
fast
God.
fact? Oh, God. Are you kidding? That's what you call those?
Of course.
So if you're from Boston, sprinkles are
never
called
heard when
Jimmy's?
someone was saying, "You want sprinkles on that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Kind of sprinkles?" I was like, "Oh yeah, Jimmy's. I'll take some of that and chocolate all the way. I'm not doing
Yeah,
the
you
rainbow."
gotta
No
do
way.
chocolate.
Chocolate Jimmy's.
Absolutely. I'm with you.
We
Thank
called
God.
something else
Rainbow,
Jimmy's.
rainbow, rainbow. What?
What else do you call Jimmy's?
You
You
know,
get the Jimmy legs.
Man stuff. That's a Jimmy.
Oh, you know what? I know the term Jimmy hat
Yes.
refers to a condom.
Yeah. Well, when I hear the word Jimmy's, I think, yeah, sprinkle those on my ice cream.
Yeah, I've never.
Not the
I've
other
never,
stuff.
So you've called yourself that you said my Jimmy.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, when I was
I've never
younger.
said
I thought it was
that.
a Johnson.
I've said that.
It's that too.
It has no shortage of nicknames,
That is true.
just length.
Yeah, it has a shortage of that.
The British.
Yeah. Yes. What about the British?
The British. I can't say any more words like that, but I knew I was going to get that out.
Yeah, that
The
was good.
British
The British.
had 500,000 cats enlisted in their army during World War I, mostly to kill rats on ships and at bases. One of them, named Simon, even got a Medal of Valor for surviving a brutal attack and continuing his
War on rats.
raticide.
I see.
Simon
Got a medal.
got a medal. Medal of Valor.
That's interesting.
I thought so too.
That the cats are enlisted. I mean, they didn't have a choice. They got thrown on that boat. And if it sank, so did they, except for this Simon cat.
The unnamed coffee house at CIA headquarters doesn't write people's names on the coffee cups to protect their identities.
Oh.
You
But-
know, the coffee house that writes names on their drinks
Yeah,
and
yeah.
puts them up.
So how do they figure it out?
I don't know. I guess they just hope that the person...
Oh, you said the unnamed because we would never say, because we're powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. So
That's
why would
exactly
we ever,
right.
I see.
No free plugs for
I
other
get it. Yeah,
companies.
no,
where there's
absolutely
only
not.
one
Yeah,
place, one coffee we drink.
that's right.
Anyway,
Loyal.
there's protection on your drink order at CIA headquarters, everyone.
Maybe you should just come up with a fake name, like my name's Jimmy. Jimmy Hat.
The frozen... That's your name?
Sure. What? You think I would give you a fake name?
It's Colonel
Here
Jimmy
at
Hat
the Pentagon?
or Major Jimmy Hat.
Maybe Jimmy
Rubber?
Hat.
Rubber? Condom?
Mm.
What are your kids
Oh,
calling? Wait, what's the thing they say that's super weird? Your kids.
About condoms?
No, it's not condoms. There's something that they say that's just ridiculous. But never mind. I'll never figure it out.
And I don't know what you're talking about. Frisbee?
There's a lot of them.
Abraham Lincolnstein?
No.
Christopher Columbster? None of those?
Those are all from your kids,
Napkins?
huh?
Jelbos.
No, Jelbos are not.
That
weird.
is ridiculous. I
Not weird at all.
cannot believe
Yesterday,
that's
as
a real
we had our
thing in your
Jelbos
life.
out, we were. In fact, I bought him these. He reminded me because I had forgotten.
Who's he?
John.
Oh.
My husband. We usually just put our elbows on these folded tea towels. But I bought him actual Jelbos because we were like, Jelbos, we should trademark that. That'd be like $1 million idea. Everyone would be like, oh, I gotta get me some of those Jelbos. So we looked and they sold them. So they're just a disc about I don't know, maybe like a 5-inch diameter, about an inch thick, and they're made of some kind of gel. And we put them down on the counter, but then they leave a tacky mark on the counter.
You know what you should do?
What should we do?
You should get elbow pads like we wear at the skate
We're not
park.
wearing those all
No,
around
you
all
put
day
them
long.
on right there when you sit down to go and put your elbows on the table before they're...
Just yesterday, I was telling all the guys about Jelbos. They were like, that sounds so whimsical and fanciful and magical.
I don't know why your family has such weak elbows.
And they just get sore if you're on them for too long. It's like a cold countertop and you're leaning on your elbows. And I'm there for like an hour while he's cooking. And then I'm like, oh, my elbows. Let me get you some Jelbos.
Isn't it bad manners to have your elbows on kitchen tables
I guess
in dining room?
if you're eating.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I set up all my stuff there and I've got my thing. And then I'm, have my elbows on the table. I'm drinking my coffee or whatever beverage John's prepared for me.
The frozen margarita machine was invented by a guy named Mariano Martinez in Dallas in 1971. He took a soft serve ice cream machine and modified it.
Mm.
And next thing you know, which is not the ideal way to have a margarita, the frozen ones. You just
that
want
is
it
where your
on-
ice cream headache comes from.
You just want it on the rocks.
I agree.
That's the move. Some of you don't know that's the way. So next time you go and have a margarita, just say, can I get that on the rocks and not
Well,
like a slushy?
but if you're going to order like a strawberry margarita, because
Who does that?
lots of people.
Do you?
No, but
No.
I was a bartender at a Mexican restaurant and we had the pina colada thing. You had all the different blenders, but we did the blender. We didn't do soft serve
Bob?
style.
Vincenzo.
If you're ordering a margarita, please tell us your order.
I like a classic unless they have a special. And if it's a nice place, I would go for a strawberry. I wouldn't go for a strawberry or a pomegranate or something like that at a place where I think it's going to be all syrupy and like overly sugary. But at a nice place, for sure.
Oh.
Frozen
But
strawberry margarita.
the key to my margarita order, if I don't feel like I'm being too annoying, is not just salt on the rim, but a mixture of salt and sugar. Solger. Delish.
Savory and sweet.
I told
There
you
it
that
is.
is just
Bartenders
so-
love that, I bet.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
It would be easy enough. Usually they have those platters where they run a lime on your thing and dip it into the. I'm sure they could do it.
Yeah, I just feel out the vibe. If it seems like they're going to be a curmudgeon, then I don't ask. But
I was just thinking. I can hear the bartender in his head. Kids today, God damn it. As he's talking about there's the order. Oh, God, a sugar and...
well, people love to complain, so I'll give them some content.
Hewlett-Packard
Yes.
could have been called Packard-Hewlett. They flipped a coin.
Oh.
Bill Hewlett and David Packard said, I'll flip you for it. Hewlett won.
It's actually good that Hewlett won because HP is its own thing and PH has other meanings.
Good point. This story, I looked it up and was like, this isn't a story. And then it turns out it's a story. So I'm
Okay.
going to tell you the story of a young lady who's gone viral, caught the attention of a company by hashtagging them or something.
Okay.
And the next thing you know, here she is on our show.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
If you want to write commercial jingles, you can get a job in marketing or an advertising agency and then work your way up, or just go viral on social media. A woman who calls herself Romeo. She's a young black lady,
Okay.
black girl, I should say. She doesn't look over 16.
Okay. A very young lady.
She has a TikTok handle at Romeo's Show. Unloaded a brief clip last month singing a new the one that she's written or come up with, theme song for Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
It wasn't elaborate. She just did it real quick, and I will play it for you now.
Okay. So this is her just singing into the camera.
This is her
This
doing...
is my idea for a jingle for Dr. Pepper, did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on here.
All right. We are all familiar with Dr. Pepper.
Yes, we are.
You love Dr. Pepper.
I've stopped drinking soda because I'm trying to get my act together.
Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Do-do-do.
Dr. Pepper, baby.
I have a
It's
theme
good
song for
and
Dr.
nice.
Pepper, and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Do-do-do.
She's adorable.
So when I saw this story, I said, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this story. And then
Yes.
it turns out, let me read you a little more here. They say, it's not an elaborate production, as you can see.
Yeah,
it's just
the
her
zero production.
face
Right.
in the camera, kind of like our Mason does. The face
Yeah, yeah,
shots?
yeah.
Okay. It was her playfully singing Dr. Pepper, baby. It's good and nice. Do.
It's good and nice.
it is good and nice.
Is it nice?
I like
oh,
a
that's
good
nice.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's good.
I do. If you
Okay,
give me all
it's
the
good and
sodas
nice.
and say, which one are you choosing? I'm choosing a Dr. Pepper.
Mm.
Now I have to drink Coke Zero, though. And I know there's Dr. Pepper Zero, but it's not the same.
Mm.
Doesn't work.
Okay, so then what happened?
So they say, this isn't random. In a caption, she said, I had to act on this before someone got sent this in a dream and steals it from me.
Oh,
So I'm posting it now and tagging Dr. Pepper. She tagged the company and wrote them, get back to me with your proposition. We could make thousands together.
whoa, thousands.
Funny.
The video has seen by 42 million people.
Really?
It has 5 million likes and over 400,000 bookmarks.
Wow.
Dr. Pepper saw it.
baby, It's good and nice.
So Dr. Pepper, whoever that is, saw it and said, you might be onto something.
Well, you see response like that it's just a simple 5-second long clip.
They acted fast, and this week they unveiled the new commercial
Oh my God.
featuring the song.
I've got it for you.
It even has Romeo's voice over instrumental beats that emphasize the song lyrics. I have it too, but if you can play it, go ahead.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper,
It's such a jam.
baby, is good and nice. Good and nice.
They captioned it, a song written by At Romeo's Show,
That's so amazing.
about the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper. It's a pepper thing. The commercial has been seen. They showed it during the college football playoff national championship on Monday.
And are people just like in the commercial drinking Dr. Pepper? Like, is
No,
there?
here, I'll show you.
Okay, so it's the can.
Uh-huh.
And
Is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby,
they're pouring it into a glass, and it's bubbling and popping on the top.
This ad costs $1.
Yeah.
There's like no production value. And yet,
Weirdly, it is something that sounds like it would get stuck in your head.
It's stuck in my head already.
she
Yeah.
absolutely went viral. I don't know her exact age, but she looks very young. And she responded to Dr. Pepper's love with love. Thank you, guys. That was awesome. I love you.
And
And
thanks
she's
for the
now
money
a commercial.
as well.
I don't know if she got money. I don't know.
I mean, she could make thousands with that.
That's the best part of the whole thing.
I know,
really.
it's great.
We
They're
could
like,
make thousands.
here's 2 of them. On your way, as you were.
San Francisco parents
Oh, right here at home.
right here at home have been, there's a point as a parent, you think with the little kids that you're just like, oh, once we get to when they can walk and, go to the bathroom without a diaper, like
Life is gonna be
get
great.
so much easier, this job. And it
Yes.
turns out that's a trick. There's even more work
Always something.
ahead for you.
Mm.
We're in with one kid, she's got to be driven all over the place. The other kid, even though her teeth are, falling out and some are growing in, and she's just got, and her and her friends were at a birthday party, and the picture of these 4 7-year-olds, it's just a mouth
Snaggletooth
massacre.
Central.
Yeah, it's just a mess. All of them. They're smiling,
Yeah.
but it's just a mess everywhere. Anyway, one of the things that happens that you don't see coming is you will have to drive them all over the place all the time.
That's taxi service.
And San Francisco parents have started putting their children in Waymos and sending them wherever it is they need to be.
What do you think about that?
Well, Waymo says, that is a violation of our policy. We don't want your children unchaperoned in Waymos. And the parents are like, too bad for you. We're sending them in a Waymo. They actually, the parents are saying, it seems a lot safer than an Uber or a Lyft.
Oh, it's definitely safer than an Uber or a Lyft, right?
I
There's
don't-
no one else in the car with them.
Well,
You would never put your kid alone into, I mean, how old are we talking about here? Are we talking about 12-year-olds? Because I'm completely fine with that.
I
We're
think
talking
that's about what we're talking about.
4-year-olds, that
No,
seems
I
like
don't
a
think.
problem. Can you take my kid to daycare? Great, thanks.
They say here it's in the 14 to 17 range.
Oh, be happy that people are using your service, Waymo. Shush, shush, shush.
It's still against their rules, and maybe they just do that to protect
Yeah.
themselves. But there it is. Parents in the Bay Area who have access to Waymos, which they're spreading now
They
throughout
are.
the state.
Spread north. I would love to be able to take a Waymo.
Oh, you mean
I'm
to
just
the
north of the
Bay.
city.
I
They're,
see
they're
what you're
spreading
saying.
south
Yeah,
is where they're
well,
spreading.
that's, where the airports are.
Yep. I need a ride to the airport.
You got the Marin Airporter kid.
But I would like to ride. Okay, fine. Give me a ride to the airport or pickup. Hopefully a car there. Sheesh. Am I asking too much? Come on.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie's on the show.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I was wondering if you were actually on the show.
From 707, Maddie, Rainbow Sherbet. It's always in the fruit punch at your grandma's family events. Yes.
Oh, yeah. YouTube comment said sherbet and 7-Up. It's like a root beer float, but for sherbet.
You know what I want to
people
compliment
who
you
hate
guys
food.
on? She corrected you, told you it's not sherbet, it's sherbet, and you are plowing straight ahead with the way
Because
you
it
say
can be
things.
pronounced both ways.
Hey, I'm with you. But you know when
Both.
you know what you should do? Start saying
I
stuff.
just wondered because if we were saying sherbet, I even found myself saying sherbet. And I'm like, I think it's not, I think it's sherbet. That's
Go
all.
on.
I just questioned it. Keep going with your sherbet.
Yeah.
Also, I will say this. That sounds delicious. I make fruit punches all the time, like a spiked fruit punch at a party. I'm going to be taking some orange, lime, raspberry.
You know, I could see that going in. One of the things we used to do, we called it jungle juice, and it was just you take it. Did you ever do this? You just put tons of fruit
Jungle
and
juice.
all the alcohol that you've got handy
Yeah.
and some juice or whatever, and then you just drink it.
And then you see it again later, all over the bathroom.
510.
So you have done it.
When we were talking about something your kids used to say, is it Kentucky Fried Chicken?
It's not
That's not the one.
Oh, okay.
Effie fried chicken.
Yeah, we got a few texts that said that.
No, that's not. That did
It's
cross my mind.
tampoon.
Oh, tampoon.
It's tampoon. That's what I was thinking of.
Here, Mom, I brought you one of your tampoons. I thought,
Oh.
thanks.
Wow.
Great.
From the 209, Dr. Pepper girl got a check for $2 million, I believe.
Oh!
Get out!
Oh, my
mean-
God!
I looked it up on Googie and it hasn't been disclosed.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I
I
don't believe it.
like it. $2 million for Romeo's show.
So
I
you're
was guessing
telling
like
me
20 grand.
I've been pitching Levi's on my
America's
slogan,
napkin.
America's napkin, and I even have a commercial idea. Which, by the way, Ed Sheeran did that with ketchup, and he got a commercial for it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, you get a guy in Levi's, and he takes a bite of his burrito, and the whole bottom drops out, and it's all over him, and he just cleans his hands right there on his jeans. America's napkin.
Vinny, why don't we make it?
Well, I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
Like, she just got hired.
Yeah.
You know what we need, though, is a cute... You're a cute kid. What
Yeah.
if you do the ad for us?
No.
I'll
You got to be. She'll be in the ad. I'll film it. She'll go. You'll drop some ketchup down into your hand as you're eating your hamburger, and she'll be like, "Oh, hold on, let me get you a napkin." You'll be like, "Don't bother, baby."
Yeah.
And then you wipe your hand down the Levi's jeans.
Let's do it.
You got your Levi's on today?
I don't.
I got a pair of Levi's on.
I have Levi khakis on, but
Although I
that's
don't
not
wanna-
the jean commercial that we
Yeah,
need.
it's got to
So
be
I gotta have my
509s or whatever.
Yeah.
501s.
Sorry.
Whatever.
What's wrong with you? Don't listen to that, Levi's. We'll get her coached up.
Vinny, Jungle Juice is called Borg now.
Borg?
Borg.
Oh, boy.
That's when they put it in big milk carton things, like walk around with a gallon of it.
Of Borg. That doesn't sound delicious.
Sounds effective, though.
Oh my God. The Goop Valentines gift guide is interesting, and the Beckhams speak out. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, presented by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Well, let's all enjoy a sip right now. How was the cold brew that you did with that?
It's really good.
Do you put a lot of sugar in that? Because I actually would love to. I would love to taste what your cold brew tastes like.
It's black.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a no milk, no sugar girl.
Yeah, no. Sometimes on the weekends I'll put a cold foam on top.
Oh.
They sell it at Trader Joe's now, like in a can.
I see.
Grown up whipped cream, I like to call it.
We're all sipping. That's how we get fueled up. San Francisco Bay Coffee. Proud sponsor of the Sarah Vinnie Show. Bottle Rock. We are Bottle Rock Central here at the Alice, and we've got pick your day, single day ticket passes. Bottle Rock Napa Valley, the first taste of summer. It's back May 22nd through the 24th, and all this week we're doing it 3 times a day. 9:05 so in an hour from now, we'll have your chance to win these single day passes. 12:05 Mason has you, and it's Jane at 5:05. We'll give you code words. You take them to radioalice.com, and you'll be entered for your chance to win a pair of one-day Pick Your Day tickets to Bottle Rock. On Friday, it's Lord and Teddy Swims. Foo Fighters are on Saturday. Backstreet Boys and Somber on Sunday. And it's a very long list on each of the days, so you should go check out bottlerocknapavalley.com so you can look at what each individual day has. May 22nd through the 24th in Napa Valley. You can call us or text us. We have a phone and a text machine, and it's all one number, 800-400-FM97. I guess technically that's like 10 numbers. 800-400-3697. We also have an email address.
Yeah.
And it's badadvice973@gmail.com. I've got a couple that we can do tomorrow.
Every single person, even the people talking into a microphone right now, have problems that they're pickled by.
Yep.
Just, I don't know.
Just this thing I deal with, right?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Or am I the jerk in this situation?
Might be.
I could fill 4 hours.
Yeah, this is your opportunity now to write in and have us help solve your problem.
That's right.
And if we don't get to it, you know what's crazy?
What?
A lot of really smart people listen to this show. It's true.
Yep.
They might be able to help us help you.
There have been people who have said, listen, I'm a therapist or I'm a financial guy or I'm also an in-law.
Right.
And they have good advice. Sometimes these things take on a life of their own, but we'd love to help you. And there is no problem too big. There is no problem too small. It can be about anything.
So get in our email machine right away.
Yes. badadvice973@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Valentine's Day is less than a month away. Heads up, everyone.
Boy, you get through the holidays and you just go, give me just some days with nothing.
Nope.
But nope, there it is. Valentine's is waiting for you.
That's right. And that's an easy one to screw up.
It is.
Luckily, you've got the Goop Valentine's Day guide, which includes, well, my favorite thing on it was a vibrator necklace. I just laughed.
So it's for your boobies?
No, you can take it off of the necklace or bend over. I guess maybe it's a long chain. I'm not sure. You can bend your.
Oh, you're
neck
saying
down
it?
so that yes. I mean, I suppose you could do that.
That doesn't seem comfortable.
It's called the Vesper Mini. The Vesper Mini. It's about 3 inches long, and it's skinny. It looks like you see a lot of people with this style of necklace now, where it's a chain and just has like a sort of a bar dropping off of it. And I'm wondering if they're all wearing these Vesper Minis now. It's very, very small.
As curious as I can be, I don't think I've ever tried one of those up there. You know.
On your like for your boobs.
Right. Have you?
Sure.
You have?
I mean,
You've done it all.
Sure.
Okay.
You want to see what it looks like? It's just a tiny little. No, the Vesper Mini. Do you want to see what the thing looks? Jesus.
I don't know what you're
My
talking.
God. That's it right there. So it's just, that's 3
That's very
inches,
tasteful.
3 inches
You
long.
wouldn't know.
You wouldn't really know.
Wouldn't know.
Except for the button that says turbo on the side. That might be a giveaway. I'm not kidding. It does say that.
It does?
You can kick it into turbo mode. It is, the price for pleasure in this case is $165.
Oh, that's about the going price.
And it's waterproof. External use only.
You'd think those things are cheap, but the good ones end up being
Yeah, you can go into a CVS and get a personal
for cheap.
small massage pocket rocket.
The brand I'm thinking of, I think, is called Lelo.
Yeah.
Lelo.
Lelo has some good ones.
They have some good ones, and they end up being well over $100.
Yeah. I think the one my go-to is it's like 160 and it looks like sort of like it's like a flattened egg that is bent slightly.
Yep.
That's and it's so quiet. That's another thing. There's nothing ruins the mood like
You're talking about the pocket rocket, which was for a long time the normal
Was the
item
one you went
you'd
for.
use, and those are noisy as
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Lelo is very, very low key.
Vin, you're very knowledgeable about these things.
I like the help.
Huh?
I'm all about it. I know there are guys out there who would say, no, I got this. To me, I'm like, I'm really close already. So any kind of help that can get you there would be great. I don't want to think about dead puppies while I'm enjoying, the lovemaking. I want to just be in the moment and not be like, I'm being attacked by a shark. Will actually keep me from, you know what I mean.
Do I?
You do.
Oh, I asked.
I'm trying not to think about it. I had Bob look at the gift guide for me this morning. Did you spot the hug?
No.
Okay, come here and look at this thing. This is
Who are you talking
You want me to
to?
You.
come?
I'm looking-
me.
I'm
no,
like,
no,
you want
no.
me to come over there?
No, stop that. You're crazy. So it's for both of you. This
He wears it.
He wears it, and it's like I don't know.
I've
How do I
had
explain
something
this?
like that before, and it doesn't work like.
No, there's
Because
too much movement. That thing needs to be directed, but it's cute. So
It is cute. It's a good design.
There's a vibrator at one end, and then there's two latex looking arms that sort of hug around the man zone. I assume up close to the body, and then supposedly that thing will be
In my
making
experience,
contact.
Me in my situation, had to hold still for it to work.
Mhm.
So it was a nice coupling,
sure.
and there was
Don't move. That's the spot. Don't move.
and there was joy to be had. But usually there's more movement that you would use,
Right.
And this, in
And then
this
that would be
case-
just like, okay, you're just hitting me with that thing now.
right.
It needs directions.
Anyway,
Are
we're
we-
talking about Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
That's why
Day.
love came up, and the love making, and the toys that help people who love each other love each other.
There are a lot of overpriced things on this list. For example, a $12,000 heart-shaped necklace. That's personally out of my price range for Susan.
What's so special about it that it's? Wait, you were going to get that for Susan?
No, it was a joke.
but
liked it.
but what? Why is it 12,000? Is it diamond encrusted? Like what
yeah,
makes
it's,
it $12,000?
I think it's like solid gold, if I had to guess.
And
Oh.
don't women not like heart-shaped stuff? Isn't that something guys buy and then women are like, oh, thank you, but not really
I
digging?
don't mind heart shaped stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have I don't discriminate against different shapes.
Guys will pick up clues, and if you dot all your eyes with heart shapes, we think you like that.
Yeah.
Guys pick up clues?
Yeah, clues like, oh my God, it's
Just
a
go.
heart
Just
necklace,
let him
and
say
I'm
what it is.
saying that
Oh.
when you see someone's penmanship and they dot everything with a heart, you go, they love hearts. Get her a heart.
Why are you dating a 12-year-old? I just don't
No
understand.
one's
it.
dating 12-year-olds.
And why does your grown woman girlfriend dot her eyes with hearts? Do people still? I mean, except for
Who's
Britney
writing
Spears.
anymore?
I know. Oh my! How would you even see something written?
There is a heart-shaped thing on here that actually I wouldn't mind having. It's a cast iron pot. They
Oh.
call it a croquette or something.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the word, but that's kind of cute. If you have a girly girl in your life, that seems something.
So it's like a
Seems like
baking
something-
dish.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you could make your chicken croquette inside that and put
Yes.
it in the oven,
or
and then now you have
pasta or whatever.
a heart-shaped thing.
Yeah, almost like a Dutch oven, I guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
hot.
And then something else on this list. I mean, you don't have to buy these overpriced ones from Goop, but massage candles I think are really cool. You light them, it sets the mood, and then you can use the wax as massage oil. So it creates a nice intimate moment.
Do you just drop hot
With some Whimsy.
wax all over
Heck
somebody's
yeah.
back?
You never done that?
No, because it burns. I would not want. I would
Only for a sec.
Okay. I avoid things that are going to burn me.
It's not going to burn you.
Isn't it?
It's
though? I'm
designed to
afraid.
be used like
I
that.
don't have a high threshold for pain. Did you see the thing for Valentine's Day where for $10,000 you can design your own lingerie? It's on the Goop. This is another Goop list thing.
Do girls want that? Women want that?
Personally don't. I'm like, I'll just look at Victoria's Secret if I've got to get lingerie.
I think lingerie is a no-go. Like, that's buying it for someone, like, you have to get the right size. God forbid you get something too small or something too big.
Right.
I don't think it's a good move.
You got me an XL? God, you
I mean,
really hurt me.
we're doing it to just get you in bed. That's all the lingerie is for.
Well, this one is.
You just told our secret, Maddie.
I guess
It's for
the
us.
move is for a lady to buy her
Yes,
own lingerie
yes.
and then say, Happy Valentine's Day.
Bingo.
Oh, God.
Pulls her.
We all want that. Absolutely 1,000%. Please do that.
So this is, if you can throw down 10 grand, you can design your own lingerie. The price gets you a session with an actual designer. And together, the two of you come up with your own 3-piece collection for $10,000.
This broadcaster will take lingerie from Sears. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I was
If
going to
they
say
even have
Target
that.
has some
Yep.
cute stuff too.
Whatever.
It's all good.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You just take it all off. What are you doing? You don't need to leave anything on.
Thinking about it right now. It's the best.
The way the line running up the back.
Mm-mm.
Bob, did you find anything else good on there?
The other stuff I liked on the list was the experiences. Again, not necessarily having to buy the $1,000 packages on here, but choosing something to go do together, like couples massages or going to a spa.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really thoughtful.
Actually, that is a good. If you know that your wife or husband or whoever your Valentine is, if you know that they're into massages, I think a couples massage, any kind of like little spa treatments and stuff, that's always fun. Like, and that's something you're doing together. It's
I
not
think
a box of chocolates.
Right.
A lot of couples do find themselves, like, just because of the busyness of having jobs and kids and all the stuff, that falls away fast, the shared experiences.
Right.
So if you can do that, I don't know about the, what she's talking about off of Goop, but that's a smart move.
Yeah, definitely. And the shared experiences that don't involve your children are even more precious.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's always very nice to be like, oh, for 3 hours, we got a sitter and we're going to go have a nice experience together that we'll talk about. We'll burn each other with candles because Bob loves burning herself.
That's a great idea for babysitters out there. You should advertise a Valentine's Day package.
Ooh.
You could plan the date for the couple, and then you take the kids off their hands for the night.
And you bring over some construction paper and glue sticks and sparkles, and you make Valentines for the parents when they get home.
That's so cute. I love it.
That's a great idea, Bob. Always be Brandon.
Always be Brandon.
Anything else on there that you liked?
I really like the conversation card deck. I have had these in the past, not necessarily for a couple, but for friends, where it's a deck of cards and every card has a question on it. And it can be as simple as like, tell me a time where you were the most scared, but it's kind of can be things that really start a conversation and take your relationship to a deeper level.
Those are fun games, and they're not even. It's not even a game. It's not like you're winning or anything.
Right.
But I have a girlfriend, Sherry. She used to bring this conversation deck with. We'd go on like girls trips and stuff, and usually you only get through 1 or 2 questions because everyone just gets going and gets talking.
Exactly.
When were you the most scared?
In my whole life, the most scared I ever was when my kids were stranded. They were 14 and 12, and they were stranded at an airport. And I was here, and they were in Florida, and they missed their flight. And honestly, it was like the most prolonged fear because they had to get in their own taxi and drive to the Miami airport from the Fort Lauderdale airport and we're furiously making phone calls trying to book them on the next flight, and it's only an hour away from the flight. And then they couldn't get on that flight, so then they had to come back and kill 4 hours or whatever it was at the I was just so mad at my dad and Jimbo, who just dumped my kids off at the airport. I was so mad about it, and I was freaking out because my kids were just alone at the airport. That's the first thing that popped into my head.
And they didn't drive back to the airport after
No,
they found out
they didn't.
that they missed
No.
their flight? They didn't say, we got this, we'll go back and get them.
Yeah, we'll go get them, take them to a movie, wait for the next flight. No, they left.
Huh?
Yeah.
I would have thought you were going to say Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That was horrible. I was really actually scared that we were going to die. What about you?
I would
Most
say,
scared you've ever been.
Well, there's two things that come to mind right off the bat. The time I bungee jumped, we had hiked out into the middle of nowhere. This was long before this was a thing people did. This was like guerrilla rogue bungee jumping. And I was standing on the edge and I was just going, I don't want to. I'm totally scared of this right now. And then they go, we're going to count you down. And I just jumped. I couldn't wait. I wasn't going to but I truly, when they played the video back, I go, who is screaming? It was me. I screamed. And I also did, which I'm completely embarrassed about, I tried to fly. Like I was all, oh, the whole way down. Like I was trying to fly out of it, waving my arms like a lunatic, hoping I could.
That is scary. I'm getting that pee-pee feeling right now, where you look over an edge.
But I didn't have to do that. The scariest thing that's ever happened to me, I was out on a big day surfing. It was in my range, about 10 foot, but the swell was building. I thought I had time, and I was out when 20-foot waves, like a set of 5 20-foot waves, double what we'd been seeing, and it annihilated all of us, and it broke my board. So my board was gone, and now I'm just swimming while all of us had been washed out and pushed around. It was one of those things where I actually had, someone said this, and I just assumed they're right. I had some what is that called? PTSD, whatever.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
I didn't really want to go out for a while after that.
Well, that's staring at that ocean does not care about you.
It was so heavy and so much more than I wanted any part of.
What'd you call it? The washing machine.
It just, and the funny
spin
thing
cycle.
is, not funny, but I got under the first wave and was okay and went, I think I'm going to live through this. I'm talking to myself because there's, and now I'm in the water.
See the other ones out behind them.
And another one comes through and just breaks my leash off. Pulls the plug out of the board, the thing that the leash is attached to. So the board splits and now I'm swimming. And I'm just, you want your board. That's your float. That's your thing. That's probably the most. What about you, Maddie?
When I was a kid, we were walking on a train trellis and a train came and we had to run to get to the end of the trellis and hitting the, just thinking if you miss a step, you're gonna fall. You're gonna either fall off the trellis or you're gonna fall and the train's gonna hit you. Ooh. And we made it to the end, but I still remember just how
little kid adventures.
And I was maybe 9, just a little kid, just. That's
Kids
when parents weren't paying
trestles.
attention, and we're just, doing.
Well, you went out to play.
Yeah.
We did that too, and then you come home and be like, "You won't. Never mind. I'm not going to say."
Oh, I told my mom, and she was not happy. I got in trouble for that.
Oh,
you're in trouble. No drinks for you at the bar tonight.
Most scared you've ever been?
Oh, one of the ones I can think of is when I was young, 5, 6, 7. My best friend, her name was Brianna, and her parents were not neglectful, but we had a lot of time by ourselves. Yes, we were. What is it? Yeah, free range children.
Yes.
Free range children.
And we'd had a big snowstorm in Pennsylvania, and they had a toboggan, which is like an old style sled versus one of the plastic ones. And we took that thing down this gigantic hill, and we were maybe 6 years old and had absolutely no way of stopping. I thought for sure we were going to end up in the street, and the end of the hill was on a busy road. And it's Pennsylvania, so it's very curvy, so you can't see if cars are coming. And I think we just ended up ditching, rolling off the toboggan before we made it to the end. But it was terrifying, but it was also exhilarating.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That jumping off, though, it's funny how you have momentum. You will still keep rolling towards the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
6 years old.
You got to time that jump a lot sooner than you think.
Well, it obviously stuck with you. Jeez. You see? The conversation starter box of cards. That's a nice Valentine's gift. There you go. I'm totally out of time. What do you got coming up?
romance
Oh.
after these.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show presented by San Francisco Bay Coffee. You can watch us live every single day. Stream video of the morning show on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com and search Alice 973 and remember to smash that subscribe button.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jam Bar, an organic, real food energy bar packed with gluten-free grains and no highly processed sugars or oils. Buy Jam Bars at stores including Whole Foods, Safeway, Nugget, and Good Earth Markets.
Nice.
Jam Bar brings you this news break. Here's what's happening. Partly cloudy today is the best way to describe it. Some spots will see blue skies.
It's
Others,
looking good right
cloud
now.
cover. And low 60s is your temps. Don't forget, we've been given homework.
We have.
Bob's Movie Club got its assignment this morning, and it's something called High Fidelity.
A movie from the year 2000.
I need to see this because I thought a pop culture reference that I'd seen a million times was in this movie, and it turns out I'm completely wrong. So I got to see this.
Yeah.
I thought the Ghetto Blaster moment where he holds the music up for the girl because she's...
Is that John Cusack
That
doing
is
that,
John
though?
Cusack
Are you
doing
sure
it.
it's not Matthew Broderick?
No, that's
Okay.
John Cusack.
Anyway,
So you got the actor right. You just, you were off by
I'm piecing together
like
pop culture
12,
references.
13 years. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't go to movies. I went to keggers.
Fun.
That's what I did. And what's really interesting, turns out I can't drink at all, ever, is that I never want to know how to fix anything. I don't want to know how to make stuff work, but I did want to know how to tap a keg. I figured that out. That
Priorities.
was, you got to pull that thing out.
That's the
clamp
extent
it
of your
down and
mechanical prowess.
even when the beer shoots you in the face, just keep your mouth open. It'll be fine.
Don't
Okay?
waste any of that.
Right. Anyway, High Fidelity. We have to have seen that by next Thursday morning.
Correct.
6 a.m.
Thank you.
That's your homework assignment. You can join us in picking that movie apart.
Bob's Movie Club.
We're going to watch a movie.
Sarah's not going to like it.
Probably not.
You haven't seen it either?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
I remember liking it. I like Jack Black.
I know you do.
And I like music stores. I think it's a record store, right? It's the olden days, kids.
Yeah.
In less than a week. Yeah, in less than a week, San Francisco's largest mall will close permanently.
Oh, boy.
I'm super bummed about this. The once bustling San Francisco Center will shut down on Monday.
What are they going to do with that building?
I don't know, but I know that even though a lot of the stores had left, and I still had hope that someone would come along and put stores in there and keep that thing alive. It's right there on Market.
Yeah.
You all know it because you park it's like the Mission Garage or something.
Fifth and Mission?
I think so, yeah. And then so you walk across the street into the mall, and there's a movie theater there, and there used to be a Bullock's is I think the first thing you walked into or through. And then it's just all the stores, and you're in downtown San Francisco. So you could, and they have, I want to say at least 20 different places you could eat down in
They
the
had
basement.
a great food court.
Incredible food court.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. They're locking the doors starting on Monday.
That's terrible news. There's malls closing all over America. And I think we've talked about it maybe on this show, but John and I talk about this all the time. Like, if you get a mall and you convert it into like retirement housing or low income housing, and then you make it like, then there's a reason to have a couple stores. So you got a coffee shop and you've got a diner and you've got a little restaurant over here.
A
and maybe
food court would
there's
be
a gap.
great.
It would be fantastic. And then because you always see the old people walking through the malls, it's like they get their laps in there.
Well,
It's all one level. I
May-
think that'd be a good house instead of just tearing it all down.
maybe we'll see someone figure out how to use this space properly.
Maybe. I mean, it's right in downtown, so I'm sure it'll wind up being office space, I guess, right?
I just, I know this story because when we did the Billy Idol event not that long ago, what was that, November? The Billy Idol show?
That sounds about right.
That feels right.
I met my friend Deepak downtown because he was coming to join me, and I was right over by the mall, and he had to. They don't have that BART station open either.
Oh.
And they say here, they've had the BART entrance closed that connects to that spot, and they probably won't reopen it because there
Wow.
isn't anything there to get off for now that the mall's closed. But I was there, and he's like, yeah, I don't get off down there and walk it in.
That's surprising because it is still downtown. It is still
The
right
heart.
there on Market Street.
Right.
Like plenty of people work in that area. I would think that would be, and it's already a stop. Like just stop.
I don't know. I don't know enough about that, but that's where we're at. The biggest mall in San Francisco will lock its doors for good come Monday morning.
That's
Bummer.
Sad.
In a new Bay Area city of 400,000 will be built starting soon for the next 40 years.
Tell me more.
The project CEO said in a news release Wednesday, the announcement further reveals a long-term commitment to California Forever's backers.
California Forever.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
These are a bunch of billionaires.
Okay.
They call it a secretive group of billionaires, but they'll be building this town, this city, nonstop for 40 years. What's weird about this is I grew up in a town called Irvine, which is down south.
Orange County.
Orange County. And when my parents moved there, my dad was a Marine at the time, and so he was stationed, I think, at El Toro Marine Base, and they were able to buy a home for $30,000 in Irvine, California. And the main roads that are now big part, like main veins, were dirt then. And most of the surrounding area was orange groves. I didn't know this because we didn't know all the stuff. Now we do. We just go to Google and it tells you anything.
Yeah.
That city of Irvine had been planned and had been from go. They were planning to, as people moved in, continue building it out.
Right.
And there were high schools planned and there were more housing planned and shopping,
Malls and
strip
sure,
malls.
right.
All that stuff was planned in advance. And they call it the first pre-planned community in the state. And I didn't know that till later someone said it. And then I looked it up on a wiki page and went, oh my God, those people bought all that land.
And bit by bit turned it into a town.
And that sounds like what these secretive group of billionaires are doing over near Vallejo.
Well,
It's up north and
hope
it's east of Vallejo.
Okay. Well, that's Fairfield's kind of the next big stop there, but there is a lot of land out there. And I'm actually hopeful that they will, have rain catchment systems and do solar powered everything. And
This group of billionaires purchased 65,000 rural acres
sheesh, that's a lot.
around Suisun City and Rio Vista. And they're going to build that out over the coming 40 years.
Wow. And what sort of, is it an enclave just for billionaires, or are we talking about like affordable housing for teachers and others? What are we
Do
talking
billionaires think of stuff like that?
about? I hope so.
Okay.
I'd
Well,
like
I
to
do
think
too.
they're-
I don't know all their plans, but this is really interesting. Lots of new housing's going to go in. I assume they just want to, let some of us live there.
Is that the 80 corridor? So that'll add plenty of traffic. That'll be nice.
As part of the plan, California Forever CEO says he just got into the largest construction labor agreement in history.
Oh.
There's going to be a lot of building and a lot of new homes. 170,000 homes.
Wow. Well, you said it's going to be a city of 400,000. I mean, that's a city. That's a lot.
Right now, it's dirt or whatever it is, but it's going to be
Fields,
built
hillsides.
before our very eyes.
Incredible.
Today's National Hot Sauce Day. I love hot sauce.
Yeah. It does.
The end. There's nothing more to say.
Juices everything right up.
It's really good. Really, really. I want to
And
put it
today's
on
National
most,
Hot
and
Sauce Day.
Sauce Day. Yeah. So if you've got a good one too, text it to Maddie. We'd love to.
Sure.
I'm looking for the green Cholula.
Oh, have you not?
'cause I haven't found it yet, but I'm gonna buy it.
The first time I ever got it was in like one of those, like a Costco 3-pack. It had like is there also a yellow one? So it was the regular Cholula, the green Cholula, and I think it was yellow.
There's
But
a
the
darker
green one, I
red
was like,
one.
oh my God.
I don't know
Ruin
what they
everything.
call it, but you know how sometimes there's things are fire roasted and they have
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't like that
Like,
smoky.
is it like a
flavor.
Chipotle thing?
Maybe. But anyway, I'm looking for the green one.
Green Cholula.
More than a third of women who read steamy novels fantasize about their literary heartthrob when they're doing stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's true.
Well, you read all that stuff.
I do. I love erotica. It's great.
And so those characters have made it into your fantasies?
I don't know. I mean, you know what's funny about it is that, like, because I'm reading it, so I'm imagining what the person looks like, and I have like a few like dudes like from the real world that sort of fit those. Like, I'll picture Jamie Lannister, or
not me.
Or you, obviously, if the guy's bald, I guess. I don't know. They're usually like ridiculously tall and
like me.
Right.
Yeah. That's nice to hear. That's a nice compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ben.
A survey of 2,000 women who read romantic literature found that great sex shouldn't just be saved for the books. And they use these visions from these romance novels to help heighten their level of joy. What?
Okay.
Anyway, I just thought that's interesting. That's so different than dudes. I should say than me. I don't use any like
visual in your brain.
Yeah, I don't do any. It's got to be a picture or a movie, or there's no like. I never think about celebrities ever.
Oh.
Like you're all Jamie Lannister. I never think about.
I think I'm going to work that Sir Duncan the Tall in. That guy's cute. I think his name is Peter Claffey, but I could be wrong. Doesn't matter what his name is. You are right. I cannot find individual bottles of green Cholula, even at Amazon.
Well, I hope to find it at some point and buy one and taste it.
People are saying you can get it at Safeway.
Yeah. Now I just stumbled on it. It looks like it's it just doesn't look all that green in this, but the top is green too. So that's how because it's got kind of an orange cast to it as well.
I just yesterday was looking at on Instagram, there was this old clip. There's Dave Chappell today, and then there's the Dave Chappell who used to come on our show all the time, who was a skinny
kid.
So skinny, little kid. Not little, but you know what I mean? Like he was 19, and he was already doing the punchline and such, and
he'd come in and sit down and never
stay
leave
for the whole show.
Yeah.
That guy was on a clip.
He'd shake his head and go, "White people, come on, you guys."
He's doing a bit about being poor. And he says, I grew up poor and I remember being in the house freezing. And because my dad wouldn't turn the heat on and I just wanted to turn the heat on so bad. God! And he goes, he's right in front of my dad. He goes, God, I hate being poor. I'm freezing, Dad. Can we just turn the heat up a little bit? And he goes, go put on your clothes. And he's all, I'm wearing all three of my outfits. And I'm still freezing. Just so funny, that whole, and there you are laughing at being poor and freezing in your own home.
Well, there's comedy and everything.
Yeah, there is. I laughed my way
funny.
through the whole thing. His dad goes, we are not poor. We're broke. There's a difference. Oh. And I just went, oh my God.
What's the difference again?
I don't know. A massive winter storm is going to be plowing through most of the eastern part of the country this weekend.
Oh.
From New Mexico across the mid-Atlantic to New England.
Wow.
So get ready if you're traveling. It's going to be a big one. An apartment in Quebec, Canada turned into an actual ice castle because a renter said, I can't afford to heat this place. And they cut the heat completely to save money.
Oh.
This is why I thought of the story from Chappell, because there he is just begging his dad to let him, can we just turn the heat up? Anyway, they cut the heat in this apartment. The renter decided that was the way they were going to save money. They weren't there and didn't want to heat an empty home.
Right.
Temperatures outside and inside got so frigid that the water pipes burst, shooting water into the apartment. Then that water froze too.
Oh, God.
The walls, the ceiling, the furniture, and even the appliances were later found covered in thick ice. It also created abstract ice sculptures everywhere.
Oh,
and the floor was covered with about a foot of ice.
Mm.
The building owner evicted the tenant, and they're basically going to have to strip the whole place down to get all the ice, water, and moisture out. don't freeze yourself to death. I mean, they weren't there, but it is.
Right. You got to leave some heat going. When we were kids, I grew up in New England in Massachusetts, and we had to let the hot water drip in the half bath downstairs because the pipes were like basically on the outside of the house. And if you didn't run that, then they would freeze and burst. And they had flooded our basement in the past. And
That's
so,
how you found out that
and
you needed
so my
to
dad
do
was
that.
like, and so it
Oy.
would just be dripping and like all winter long. I mean, there's no droughts there, or at least certainly not like there are here.
Right.
But it was just so crazy because it was that, or the pipes would freeze.
All of that winter care misses most Californians.
Yeah.
We didn't grow up with it. And even if you're someone that goes to Tahoe and they tell you, you've got to turn the water on because we've turned it off or whatever.
Yeah,
all
there's
that,
always all these steps to get the house back up and running.
Yes, all that
and
care
shut it
is,
down.
well, you better give me a list because I have no idea.
Yeah. Just give me a step by step and I'll do it all.
800-400-3697 is our phone number and our text number. And Maddie reads that.
California Forever from 707. We are not happy about California Forever in Solano County. Imagine the worst HOA ever.
No.
And then 510 says California Forever is a grift and a scam. They bought up a bunch of farmland, think Disney in Florida, and then were told no when they wanted to develop it. That's from Strombo.
It's going to be one of those things, too. 40 years of construction. Like if you've ever had someone working, on their house nonstop for 20 years next to you.
I mean, the idea is right. That's 40 years of jobs.
Well,
and plenty of jobs for the people
and
who
homes
live there.
for people to buy.
Yes. So it's...
Who knows? Maybe Susan and Bob end up leaving the big city once they start their brood.
So I can commute? No.
Does it? Maybe because it's a big planned city, they'll also build infrastructure that would, get you to BART.
We want trains.
We want trains. We want trains.
Agreed.
Speaking of trains, the stop there at San Francisco Center is still open, but they closed off all the direct entrances to the mall. So you can still get off there.
So you used to be able to walk without going
right
to street
into the mall.
level. You could get to the mall.
You go right into the mall.
Oh.
And then a couple different people saying what they're going to do with San Francisco Center. 510 says they're going to turn it into apartments. And 650 says some mall space is being converted to pickleball courts, which...
That's a great idea.
That's funny.
I feel like the housing thing is hard because it wasn't built for that. So they have to there's probably all sorts of extra regulations when you're building something for someone to actually live in it. That would be hard to convert because
And a lack
otherwise
of
it's
windows.
a no-brainer.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point.
Say that again?
There's a lack of windows. Like you have apartments that have no windows.
Right.
Oh, well, yeah. Wouldn't you just knock that whole thing down and use that space?
I guess.
To what you're saying. Just knock the whole thing to flat and then, do the underground needed for this apartment complex.
Oh.
And then do it that way. Like you want apartments here.
Yeah, places to live are crucial.
Yeah.
You want to have a bunch of people all in one
a big
place.
city.
Yeah.
Right.
925 started to watch on YouTube when I can. Bob's reactions are hilarious. Anything Sarah and Vinnie say related to intimate relations, Bob makes a face like it's her mom and dad talking about it.
We are like our mom and dad.
Ha, so funny. You four have the best dynamic. That's
That's
the
very
925.
nice. I think Bob has just been such a great addition to this show.
She's just a breath of fresh air.
She's so whimsical.
I'm glad Maddie's back too. So we got the full squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all right. I like you, kid.
Running on 4 cylinders.
510. Oh my God, I bought San Francisco Bay coffee and love it. I
Yeah,
got a
it's
dark
so
roast,
good.
French roast, and I think it's bold and delicious. This is an actual text. This isn't a commercial. As a mom of 1 and 2.5-year-old, good coffee is crucial for my survival. Joanna in Fairfax.
Thank you,
Joanna.
You know who's a huge
We love ya.
fan of the San Francisco Bay coffee is
Me?
well,
You.
us. We're
Maddie.
fans. We've been drinking it. Robin.
Robin.
Down the hall, he helps us with so much stuff for this show, and he was frothing. I go because I put on the thing and all these new pics that we have up here. If you're watching the show live, you can see that there's like signage for San Francisco Bay Coffee because they're our big new sponsor. And he was like, I go over to Costco and I can get a 2-pack of that, and it's just a really good buy. It's inexpensive and it's so delicious. It's my favorite coffee. Go on and on. I'm like, like what are you
You're
gonna
doing
say?
a great impression right now.
You like that?
I feel like he's here with us.
That's Robin. That's really, really good. Like, okay, Robin.
Yeah, you
thanks.
floored me with that this morning, too. Just same story.
Oh.
You know what you can do? You go to Costco, you buy a 2-pack.
It's a really good deal.
You know, it's only
a lot of coffee for very little money. And so good.
What's
Can I
coming
get
up in the
some?
trash, Sarah?
Well, we'll definitely be talking more about San Francisco Bay coffee, but also win a pair of one-day Pick Your Day tickets for Bottle Rock. You're too sweet. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Bottle rock, bottle rock, bottle rock, bottle rock, bottle rock. Take the code word VIBES, VIBES, to radioalice.com. Enter it in there, and you're in the running for one day pick your day tickets to Bottle Rock. The first taste of summer, starring Lord and Teddy Swims on Friday, Foo Fighters on Saturday, Backstreet Boys and Somber on Sunday, and so many more bands. There are multiple stages, all kinds of fun areas. If you've never been to Bottle Rock, it's just perfect.
It's a good one.
It's a really, really good one. And you can pick which day you want to go. So you can go to bottlerocknapavalley.com and look at each day's lineups.
No offense to Outside Lands, because I've been many times and I love that event.
Oh, it's
but
great.
it's here in the city, which means it may be freezing or maybe warm.
Right.
Bottle Rock's always the same. It's a delight.
It is a
You
delight.
can
It's
put your
really
shorts
great.
on and head out, and you don't have to worry about, will the fog roll in and will it turn
Nope.
from 70 to 30
Right.
in 15 minutes? No, it's not going to happen
No.
in Napa.
It is just, it's wonderful. We always have such a great time when we go to Bottle Rock. So if you'd like to go, take the word VIBES. Enter it in at radioalice.com. VIB, like boy, ES. Vibes, take it to radioalice.com. And actually, there's a couple more chances to win today. Mason has a chance at 12:05. She'll have another code word. And It's Jane has one at 5:05. Vibes is this hour's code word. You can call or text us anytime, 800-400-FM97. We're going to start with Taylor Swift. A couple things real quick. And then I'm going to let Bob take a shot at decoding all the story. There are so many stories about so many different texts and so many people. I just went, you know what? Can you read these?
I tried.
She was like, yeah, I'd totally love to. The fact that she's rolling her eyes right now tells me
rolling my
I
eyes.
wasn't wrong. It's crazy. It's a crazy tangle. I just want someone to just give me the cliff notes, for God's sake. All that aside, Taylor Swift is about to be the youngest woman ever inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She's she's 36, so she is now the youngest woman to ever do it. Only one other artist, male or female, went in younger. That's Stevie Wonder, who was inducted at the age of 32 in 1983. The former youngest female inductee is someone by the name of Carol Bayer Sager, who went in when she was 43. Other members of this year's class include Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley from Kiss. They did write some good songs.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Loggins, Alanis Morissette. The induction ceremony is June 11th in New York City. There are a few artists who went in younger than both Stevie and Taylor, but they were already dead. Buddy Holly died at 22, Otis Redding at 26, Jim Croce at 30. They all went in posthumously years after they'd passed. So technically, I guess there were younger people who were inducted.
In my research for our Bridge the Gap game, there was a question I found about Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't verify it. I didn't even really spend the time needed because it just didn't feel like a question anyone would really get. But it was something like Jagged Little Pill was the biggest selling album of the 80s. Or no, the 90s. And I thought, there's no way. That can't be with Nevermind and all the other big records. I know that was huge. I went to one of her shows where I watched first of all, the audience was almost all women, but every one of them sang every song back at her the whole show. So it was clear it had penetrated.
Right.
But could it be that big?
It could be. That thing broke all kinds of records. I don't have that information in front of me. But if you
I
want
don't
to look
see it
up.
saying it's number one, but it was the top pop album of the 90s according to Billboard magazine.
Well, that would be
They named it
sales.
that.
33 million copies were sold of Jagged Little Pill.
And that was when you had to buy a record.
Mhm.
That was
Making
we were
it one
still
of
years away.
the best-selling albums ever, hitting number one in 13 countries and earning 16 times platinum in the U.S. and double diamond in Canada.
It is the best-selling album by a female artist ever.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
It's crazy that
Wow.
statement that I read. I'm sure I'm botching it because it was just one of the things I read. But seeing it, I thought, I know it was big, but was it that big? And it was.
How many records did Nirvana still have never? That was the first one that popped into my head when you said that too. I was like, what were the other big albums? And there were plenty of big albums, and there's lots of different genres, I guess. But like sort of mainstream stuff.
So
Never
30
mind.
million.
Oh,
30
yeah,
million.
sorry.
30 million
Oh,
worldwide.
never mind.
Yeah.
That's
and
less
33
than,
million
wow.
of Jagged Little Pill.
Yeah.
Incredible. And you're saying it's still the highest selling record from a female.
Yes.
More than Taylor, more than
That's what
I guess
what it
individual
says.
record.
Yeah.
We girls, we chicks, we loved that record.
In Australia, it's
Australia.
14 times platinum. The UK, 10 times platinum. I was surprised. So anyway, to hear that she's getting into the Rock and Roll Songwriters Hall of Fame, or whatever they call it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It
Alanis
does make
Morissette,
sense.
Kenny Loggins, Kiss, a couple guys from Kiss, and Taylor Swift. And there's a few others as well, but that's but there you go. So now, Bob, do you want to take a stab at this?
I can try.
All
It's I don't even know if it makes any sense, but just to recap, in case you missed it,
Somehow.
about a year ago, Blake Lively sued Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment and retaliation over the making of their movie It Ends With Us.
And that's about to go to trial, like May.
In May,
Okay.
yes, if it doesn't get pushed back. Justin Baldoni then countersued Blake for like extortion and defamation. His suit has since been dismissed.
Yeah.
So I'm honestly not really sure why Taylor Swift's text messages are relevant to Blake's sexual harassment claims, but I guess that maybe Justin Baldoni's team is trying to prove that they were making up the claims in order to try and take power over the movie. But as
So
far as
his people are the ones who are releasing these?
it must be,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know why you'd want your private text messages to be part of your suit if you're Blake.
Unless they totally supported what you were saying. Yeah, I have no,
Yeah.
and I don't know why these things get released anyway. Like, is someone in trouble for these being, or are they just part of the public record now?
I think it's actually ridiculous that these are public, especially
Okay.
when it's such famous people, but there it is. Justin's argument is that Blake was trying to conspire with Taylor Swift to quote unquote steal his movie. And although his suit has been dropped, these text messages do kind of show that Blake Lively and Taylor Swift were strategizing on how to give Blake the upper hand in terms of the movie. For example, she wanted to re-edit the movie. She thought Justin was completely incompetent. This was his first time producing and running a movie of this level. And she wanted to have her stab at editing it. And Sony, the studio that owned the movie, allowed her to do that. In the end, his cut of the movie ended up getting chosen, but they still went with using Taylor Swift's song in the trailer, and was a big part of the marketing of the movie. But the text messages are kind of crazy. Taylor and Blake go back and forth talking about this. Taylor says, if Justin was strategic, he would be like, no Taylor Swift in the trailer because it gives you more power over the film. That's your ally, not his. Blake says, get you a best friend who thinks like the actual Roman Empire. Taylor says, his misogyny runs so deep, he thinks women are incapable of winning chess matches or making long game power plays. Blake says, you're so right. He should have run from your music. This was his only shot at having the appearance of an upper hand. So it does show that they were kind of like conspiring together, but everything they talk about is still kind of in regards of like, he's gross. He makes me uncomfortable. He's incompetent. So I don't really see how any of this is going to help Justin's side, but it doesn't make Taylor and Blake look good. That's for sure. Something in Blake's column that I want to talk about is Jenny Slate. She
Yes.
was an actress in this film, and she did testify against Justin Baldoni, basically backing up what Blake Lively is saying about Justin saying kind of creepy and inappropriate things on set.
She plays Justin's sister who befriends Blake's character in the movie. And it's not a huge role, but it is kind of a pivotal role because she actually takes Blake's side in the movie. So she's clearly involved in this. All right.
Life imitates art. How beautiful.
What did she have to say?
She says that Blake and her both went to the studio during the making of the movie to complain about Justin. There's a quote here. He's been a really gross and disturbing shoot. I'm one of many who feel this way. Justin is a truly false ally, and I'm unwilling to do anything that promotes the image that he's crafting as a quote-unquote male feminist. This is Jenny Slate's text message.
That's an important point being made because I didn't know this, and I never saw this movie, and when his name first came up, I went, who is that?
Right.
Never heard of the dude. But as we started to get info about this argument or fight or whatever you want to call it, one of the things that came out is he has a big podcast where he does play a feminist.
That's his thing. That's
Right.
his brand. Yes.
And so to hear that he is so busy, wearing a cape, so to speak, as a man and fighting for women's rights and being a women's
An ally.
Yeah. And then that's the vibe they're getting from him, though?
Yeah, it almost feels to me like, you know how sometimes people will make inappropriate jokes and it'll be like, well, clearly I don't feel that way. So like I can say that because I'm saying it ironically or like because I know what's right. I can kind of do that behavior.
Yes.
That is exactly the vibe that I get from Justin Baldoni. He's like up on this high horse of feminism that he thinks he can talk to women that he doesn't really know that well in a particular manner. That's the vibe I get.
One of the other things Jenny Slate was saying in some of the stuff I read from her was that like he's a textbook narcissist. Like that some of even what she complained about was kind of his attitudes toward everybody on the set and the women specifically, but that that narcissist word getting thrown around, which we do throw it around. And I
Right.
actually think it sort of takes away from people who are actual true. I don't know if he's a true
Right,
narcissist, but if everyone gets called a narcissist, then the real ones get away with it more.
You're so
you call
right.
me a narcissist?
I've never seen this Jenny Slate before, but she was in Venom. She was on Parks and Rec. It looks like she's done quite a bit of voice work. The Secret Life of Pets and Zootopia.
She's a delight.
Yeah.
I love her.
She was
She was great in Parks and Rec.
And she was really good in this movie, too. She's a likable character.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a third actress who plays the young Blake Lively or young Lily in the movie, and she was deposed as part of this whole shebang as well. And she says that she's witnessed inappropriate behavior from Justin Baldoni as well, including a scene where young Lily, her character, is losing her virginity, and it's like an intimate, sensitive scene. And after they're finished shooting, Justin Baldoni comes over to her and is like, that was so hot. Just kind of like keeping up with that narrative that he's creepy and he isn't really respecting the women he's working with.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it to be hot. I was doing it to act in a scene.
It's not a hot scene.
And I don't want you to be hot from watching that.
Yeah. There's also text messages between Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, maybe emails too, and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Matt Damon's wife, because while Blake was trying to get her version of the movie greenlit instead of Justin's, she reaches out to, her biggest friends in the business and asks them to take a look at it and give her feedback. So,
just a real quick aside, I'm watching the movie The Rip with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And as the credits are running, I see that Matt Damon's wife, I don't know her first name.
Lucy.
Like Luciana.
It's Lucille or Luciana, whatever it is. She's a big producer. She was listed in the credits multiple times for The Rip. And I thought, well, if you want Matt Damon, you're going to take his wife as the producer.
Yes, you are.
And so there it is.
Right.
So she's in the business.
I love it.
Is the point.
Yeah. And she, again, all of these texts, in my opinion, kind of back up what Blake has been saying. It's not like she is talking with her friends and being like, oh, I'm going to set this guy up. I just don't like him. She kind of is always sticking to her story that he's a creep. She tells Lucy in one of the emails several weeks before shooting and right after Blake had given birth to our son. Oh, I guess this is Ryan talking. This guy called our trainer, Don, and asked, how much do you think Blake will weigh in 2 weeks? Because Justin Baldoni has low bone density, so he needed to train to be able to pick her up in one of their scenes together. Just kind of like, and Lucy responded like, sorry, what the actual F? He's dead. And Blake adds, it was actually 2 weeks before. When pressured even further, he said he needed to train to adjust his bone density because, to circle back, he has low bone density. I guess they're kind of making fun of him, which is rude. Oh, and then Justin Baldoni says
But
something.
That's what you do with your friends. And
yes.
a lot of these just sound like sort of friendly, snipey exchanges. And that's why it's weird to even have people's text conversations about something be made public, because we see this all the time now, all these exchanges that people do, and we damn them based on their text thing, but we don't know about those people's relationships, or how much of that is like a running joke and funny haha, or how much of it is like, wow, that's like super creepy or really mean, or it sounds devious.
I would be shocked if anybody was okay with their private text messages between their close friend being made public.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
No
the
one
jokes
wants
you
that.
make
No.
and the things you say to the people closest
And the
to you.
people that you gossip about.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it's a lot. But keep that in mind, everyone. If you ever get sued, apparently they can get all your texts from a couple years back.
Mm-hmm. And that actually is what has impacted Taylor Swift and Blake's relationship. Some of their private text messages after all of this stuff starts to come out talk about how Taylor Swift is feeling like Blake is talking to her kind of in a businessy format now. She says we instead of I, and she's not as texting her as casually as she had before. And Blake explains it's because I'm paranoid. Like, apparently stuff can get out, and evidently, like, now it has. Their whole conversation about how they felt distance while Blake's going through all of this, and Taylor's on the biggest tour ever, has created
And in a
distance.
whirlwind romance.
Yes. Created distance in their relationship, and now all of those text messages are public too. But I don't want to get into those too much.
Well, I think you did a fine job. I feel just as much in the middle of a bowl of oatmeal that's being stirred up as I ever do with all of this stuff. I will say, I for a while was not Team Blake, and now I'm really feeling like I don't want to be on either one of those teams.
Yes.
I just kind of want to go like this and just sweep it off my desk.
I want it to be over for the
Yes.
sake of everybody.
All this stuff can be, as you're looking at it, so ugly and obvious, but not the worst part, but they had a hit movie.
Yeah, it did insanely
A
I
well.
didn't
massive
see it,
hit movie.
But it was a hit movie, and there's supposed to be 2 more to follow, and I don't see anyone wanting any part of this
I know.
going forward. Right? It's over.
I agree with
You
you.
got to recast the first one in 10 years and start over.
Try it again. Exactly.
Yeek.
All right, what's coming up in the news, Vin?
Well,
Thank you. Good job, Bob.
I have a Pokemon story for you
Ooh,
and more after
that's fun.
these.
Dun, 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 dun. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, brought to you by the San Francisco Bay Coffee Company. I'm up to my ears in that stuff right now. I love it. Oh, perfect. Hey, just a reminder, Bad Advice is back. We do it every Friday at 7 a.m. You can email us your problems, badadvice973 at gmail.com. And then tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, see if we solve your problem for you.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Ed Sheeran Choose a City. Head to radioalice.com to enter this national contest for your chance to win a pair of premium tickets to the Ed Sheeran Loop Tour. I think I said Sheeran. I don't.
Sheeran?
Ed
Sheeran?
I just muffed that hard. Anyway.
I hope he chooses a city soon.
Ed Sheeran Loop Tour in the city of your choice, Los Angeles, Nashville, or Chicago. Prize includes 2 round-trip flights, 2-night hotel stay, and signed merch for winner and a guest. The Ed Sheeran Choose a City Tour. You can win your way in at radioalice.com.
It's right there on the contest page. Always check that. You should check. There's always a fun contest or two going on, and it's just happening online.
Blue skies overhead in downtown San Francisco. You may see clouds today and highs in the low 60s. My first story, this is just one of those things that's kind of been a running theme on our radio show, is that for a while there, Sarah had taken to this game called Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon Go. I think you told me. You were the first person to ever tell me about it. I'm like, oh, let me get that. And then 5 years later, there I still am
and
playing
I've never
it.
played. The only time I ever played it was you said, this is fun. Try this. And you handed me your phone and you spin the thing and you throw it. And I don't know who catches who, but either way, it wasn't for me. But who knew it was so money?
Oh, yeah.
Armed robbers stormed a Pokemon store in New York City.
Oh.
And stole $100,000 in merchandise.
Wow.
Who? What? How the?
What the?
They're searching for 3 armed robbers. It's cards. Look at this one thing is priced at $350.
Oh.
Right there. That's just a card, right?
I don't know what that is. I can't tell how big it is. I mean, is it a comic book? Like, what is that exactly?
The cards go for a lot of money.
They do. The rare ones
Yeah.
can. But
that's got San Francisco snow all around it, as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a card that they didn't take because it's got the shattered glass of the counter or whatever around it. Anyway, it happened Wednesday night in Manhattan. The store was holding a community event with more than 40 people when the robbers stormed in.
Oh!
So the store was doing like a, hey, geeks from all around, come in.
And then 40, oh, I'm here for the geeky thing.
Yeah.
And then somebody busts in and did he also take all their wallets? Maybe that's where the $100,000 comes
maybe.
from.
The owner
their
says,
rare cards.
We're considering hiring an armed guard.
There's a lot of stores doing that.
Whoa. So, it's money, everyone. It is
Turns
money. Dang. Who
People
knew?
who are enthusiasts will pay.
Think about it. Like, I guess I just sort of, find it cute and a hobby or whatever. You took flights with your sister to Pasadena and wasn't that in like a stadium?
It was at the Rose Bowl. It was incredible. And thousands of people were there, all ages, all races, all shapes and sizes. I love the Pokemon crowd. It's so great. And we also went to Vegas and did it one year. The year before.
Money.
It's so fun. I know. It's like, it was like traveling for a game. It was just such a crazy thing. But you got special things if you were at the actual event.
Right.
Things that nobody else could get.
And then you could trade them later.
Yeah.
With your friends.
Yes, you could.
This story, I don't know if there's an equivalent. You know how we've got the Grammys and the Raspberries? This is the Not Dad of the Year award.
Oh, okay.
Some guy in rural Kentucky.
Nicely done.
That word is my kryptonite.
No, you just nailed it. I think, like you said,
I take that back. I have a bunch of words that are kryptonite.
You
based
just
on
acted
our
your
listeners.
age, right? Or what did you say? You just fully matured yesterday or something? What was your...
I have no idea.
Maybe it's because you had to drive your kids around and you were like, I'm fully matured now.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
we're just doing a show.
Right, exactly. Words falling out. We know how to words.
Some guy in Kentucky got arrested after cops say he stole his ex-girlfriend's car while she was giving birth to his baby. Christopher Millett, 37. He's been arrested now. His ex went into labor last Friday. She was at the hospital in Pikeville, Kentucky, right near the Virginia border.
Oh, goodness.
Bad Virginia, not the good one, everyone.
Right.
Chris showed up for the birth, but the hospital said, you can't come in. There's a visitation policy. You're not family. The mom told him, here's my car keys. You can go wait outside of my car, and gave him, so he goes outside, and they say that he said he told her, I'll stay in the car until the baby arrives, but he never came back.
Oh.
Security footage showed him getting into the passenger seat at first, but then he got out, hopped in the driver's seat, and drove off. She called and asked where her car was. I've had your baby now, and I'd like to know where you are and my car is. And he said, none of your business, and hung up. Cops
Feels
tracked
like
him.
her business.
It does. It's her car. Yeah, that's one of those things. The cops tracked him down the next day about 30 miles from the hospital, and he was driving the car when they caught him.
Oh.
He's facing charges because he stole the car. And this is the day that child was brought, to be.
Yeah.
Well, here's your first gulp of air. Your dad stole your mom's car.
And he doesn't care about either one of us.
Wow.
Yay!
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on, guys.
That's sad.
It is.
That kind of bums me out.
Yeah, all right. So should I do a different story?
Yeah, I'll do a different story. That's a sad story.
Actually, I'm going to make you really happy.
Okay.
800-400-3697.
It's time to do the text.
Let's do some text. Now you look at her. She's clapping. She's smiling.
I always tell him don't be a hero, and he
She's
always
doing
insists
leg
on being a
kicks.
hero.
Amazing.
We have so much work to do after the show.
510. Jake Paul has a Pokemon card worth $2 million.
Is it really? Or is he just one of those guys that says, oh, yeah, this cool is a really rare one, and there's no geeks around to, yay or nay it?
I
don't know.
$2 million.
925, hello.
Card.
Please share local Marin-based dog rescue group on fostering a dog named Benny through Love Legacy Rescue. Love's Legacy Rescue. We need more foster homes for dogs that were recently brought into the rescue. There are also lots of great dogs available for adoption on the website, so go to loveslegacyrescue.com. Please share that. That's from Kirsten in Santa Rosa.
What's the big dog?
Lillian's is who we've worked with in the past.
I wonder if that's Lily's legacy.
Oh, it's Lily's, not Lillian's. I got to look it up.
This one's Love's Legacy.
Yeah, that's different.
So there is a different one?
There are lots of wonderful dog rescues. I saw the one that I saw, and I've mentioned them multiple times and gave them some money. But the fact is, people write in all the time when I've mentioned them and say, oh, there's a great one in San Francisco, in Oakland. They're all over. You can certainly do good by the puppies of the world.
Right. Even if you don't foster or adopt, you can certainly make a donation and just show that you care.
Right.
Yes.
Care about the dog.
They
My
need
dog,
food,
Fred.
medicine, surgery, all the things. They take them in and then get them fixed up before they try to, get them a new home.
Yeah. Had a rough couple days, and Fred has been my rock.
Good.
Oh,
Nothing like a dog to know how you're feeling and just stay right next to you.
that's sweet.
He's a good boy.
Is he a hugger?
He's a hugger. Yeah.
All right, it's time to play a game.
And a bed hog.
Maddie, you get to choose. You want to play How Old Is That Guy or When Did That Happen?
When did that
These are
happen?
both terrible. Both terrible. I'm just going to be right on the record here.
Great.
Okay, when did that happen? Terrible version.
Yeah, terrible version. A Ridley Scott directed commercial introduced the Apple Macintosh computer during Super Bowl 18. When did that happen? And Maddie, you also have to go first. When did that happen?
1984.
Okay. What do you think, Bob?
86.
Okay.
Read the question one more time, please.
A Ridley Scott directed commercial introduced the Apple Macintosh computer during Super Bowl 18. When did that happen?
84.
Well, he already said 84, so you have to pick something else.
Give it. 83.
It's 84 is the exact right answer.
It's the one, the Big Brother one. That commercial
that's the
was
one.
What the?
In 1984.
Yeah.
And right now, actually, due to past points that were awarded during the show, we are tied 3-3, Matt and Bob. And Vinny, you have 0 points.
Well, I would have 2 points.
You're not going to get any during this one.
You let people hog all the
terrible.
answers.
Terrible. The New York Yankees announced they would put numbers on the backs of their uniforms, becoming the first baseball team to do so. First numbers were based on positions in the batting order. Babe Ruth was number 3. Lou Gehrig was number 4. The New York Yankees put numbers on their uniforms. When did that happen, Bob?
Oh, my God. Oh, you're saying those guys were playing? Who were they again?
Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
They played together?
Apparently.
Oh, like 1925?
1925. What do you think, Vinny?
I'm going to say the first thing that came to mind, which was 63.
63.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Babe Ruth feels like
He
an
is.
ancient...
I'm wrong for sure.
Okay.
1926.
It is 1929. That's another point for Maddie.
Good job, Maddie. I was close. I'm happy with my
Good
answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
You had the right decade.
Okay, you're screwed on this one, Bob. Laugh-In launches the careers of Ruth Buzzy, Artie Johnson, Goldie Hawn, Steve Martin, Rob Reiner. When did that premiere on NBC? Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. What year did that come
Do I go
out?
first?
I actually think you
It's Vin.
are that. Yeah, Maddie's first. Wait,
Vin is first.
Vin is first.
59.
59. What do you think, Maddie?
63.
63. Bob?
61.
68. That's a point for Maddie. Lily Tomlin was on that. Remember? That was like one of
I
those
didn't
shows that
watch
was on
that.
when we were just little
Yeah,
kids.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Joe Montana leads the 49ers to a last-minute victory over the Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl. When did that happen? Joe Montana, number 16, led the SF 49ers to a last-minute victory over the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Billy Joel did the national anthem. Jerry Rice was the MVP.
I'm going to say 1986.
86.
88.
88.
Come on, Vin. Joe Montana is
I
a
know,
Bay Area
I
treasure.
know,
It's embarrassing
I'm
if you don't know this.
familiar. There were couples with since I'm gonna say 84.
84. The correct answer is 89, and that is a point for Bob. Bob, you somehow pulled out a point on that. That's nice. Well done. Let's see. I think this is the last one. Oh no, I got a couple more. Just to extend the torture. Donald Trump marries his third wife, Melania. When did that happen?
2012.
12. All right. What do you think, Ben?
2011.
2011.
2010.
That's a point for you, Maddie. They were married in 2005. Wow, that's weird. Vinny has no points.
For those of you out there who are 49ers fans, they played the Bengals also in 82. So I wasn't even right about 82 and 89.
All right, final one here. Heath Ledger dies of an accidental prescription drug overdose at the age of 28. When did that happen, Vinny?
2010.
Maddie?
2012.
07.
08 is the correct answer, and that's a point for Bob. And by a score of 6 for Maddie, 5 for Bob, and none for Vinny, Maddie's on the show.
Oh, I am on the show, but my little thing wasn't in my little thing where it's
Yes.
supposed to be.
You can click
What
it
are
on
you
the thing
talking
now.
about?
Oh yeah, I got the little thing over here.
There's
I
a
can
thing.
click
There's
and-
all kinds of
yeah,
things.
you
You
know,
clickety
you
click.
leave and
Clickety
everything's
clack,
in different
clickety clack.
order. Okay.
I moved everything around. It's my
Yeah,
fault.
thanks. It's okay.
That's all right.
Smarty, he's on the show, yes, Smarty. He's on the show, yes, Smarty.
Yeehaw!
Goodbye. Keep it here on Alice all day. We are all Bottle Rock all day, every day. Lots of chances to win single day. Pick your ticket today at 12:05 and 5:05. And don't forget, join us tomorrow at 7 a.m. as we solve our listeners' problems with bad advice. And it'll be Friday, Vin.
Thank you.